Hello, my Cybies. It is I, Cy. The stream is brought to you by VoxTech. We may need to change our company name. We still have our Scramble Vision on. I've adjusted it slightly. So hopefully the YouTube gods will not strike me down as we just try to talk about the fucking show. So far I've gotten away with it on stream, but I've gotten dinged afterward. I will be cutting this one down like I did the other one, though. In fact, I should be recording. Here we go. Let me record it so I can probably edit it better. Absolute Cinema, yes, with an S-I-N. Also, just now in chat, we were talking about how the hate-dom has gotten so petty and so crazy. They're bitching that a character has 4 fingers in this show. Every character has 4 fingers in this show. It's a 4-finger style. You know, which is surprising given how inspired by anime it is, because anime rarely does 4 fingers. It's a very Western tune thing. And people do it because hands am hard to draw. It's much easier to draw and animate 4 fingers than 5 fingers, trust me. Trust us. But, yeah. In fact, I've done some, Helliverse thumbnails for Cougar, and I constantly forget the characters are supposed to have 4 fingers. I do it with the FNAF characters, too. I was doing a FNAF thumbnail one time, and I was like, wait, has Freddy had 4 fingers this whole time? And my friends were like, yes. I'm not as big a FNAF fan as them, but... Yeah, I'm a 5-finger drawer. I kind of always have been. Maybe really, really early on, I was doing 4-finger toon styles, but I got influenced by anime really early. So, I'm gonna say it now, and you're gonna suddenly start noticing it, but I was very influenced by Akira Toriyama. It's hard to tell these days, but I still have some habits that I picked up from him. So... 5 fingers with detailed fingernails on the close-up of hands. I picked that up from Toriyama. But yeah, so let's get into talking about the episodes. Like, where do we even begin? I guess we'll just do what we have been doing, where I just scrub through the episodes and we talk about them. That seems to be working for us.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat, late to stream tax. Oh my god. That finale. I've been screaming in Discord all day long.
I know, it wasn't quite what I was expecting. It was way more anime bullshit and power of friendship than I was expecting, but again, why didn't I expect that? I don't know. It's like Steven Universe, like, man, that was corny as hell, but I love it. Sometimes you need corny shit, man.
At Aria_Days sent a super chat. How dare Alex B make me tear up over it starts with sorry reprise lol.
Oh, I know, right? He was so good, man. I love that Pensius was like the MVP that came in and changed the mind of basically a godlike deity.
At Spill Your Guts 317 sent a super chat. 5 fingers at Freddy's.
Yes, sure. That's yeah. I draw Freddy with 5 fingers back. So if you go back and look at some of my fucking thumbnails, you'll probably see it. Anyway, so let's, I guess let's just... In fact, hang on. I don't think I checked the latency on this. People have been complaining about the, chat being a little behind. And it's weird, because, like, when you set up a YouTube stream, you can only pick, like, the latency on it afterward. It's really odd. So let me just go into the settings real quick and see if I can... adjust them, because I'm not sure if I put it on ultra low latency or not when I set up this VOD. Oh, the life of a live streamer, guys. It's much more stupid than you might realize. I can't change it now, but it is on low latency, but not ultra low latency. I guess we're just all gonna have to live with it. Oh well, hey, Billy Donuts, bringing us the donuts to power us up to kill a death laser.
Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. More like the power of I don't want to die.
Yeah, I mean, it started as the power of friendship and the power of, well, we're all gonna fucking die and we're all kind of in this pit together, might as well save it. So, yeah, we'll talk about Nifty, joining in with the overlords and former overlords in stopping the bomb. That was... Are we sure Alistair even owns Nifty's soul? Are we gonna find out he has another deal with her instead, actually?
At Aria_Days sent a super chat. I've never heard Keith David sound so broken. I love it, but ow.
I know. Oh god, we definitely have to talk about that at the end.
At Sketchy Wolf Grill 9564 sent a super chat. Care Bear style.
It was literally a Care Bears ending, you're right. This show is not as edgy as the hatedom pretends it is. There's been fucking worse shit on network TV in South Park and Family Guy and Rick and Morty than there is in this fucking show. You guys need to just admit to yourselves, you just hate that this woman succeeded. You just introspect, look inward. It starts with sorry. Anyway, so let's get into the episode. So we start out with Lucifer walking directly into a trap because he's a genius. So he walks directly into a trap, and he doesn't even realize until Vox shows himself that it's a trap. Oh, we love you, our artistic short king. We love you. We relate to you. You absolutely ineffectual man, you. So, he doesn't seem to remember either of their names, which is really funny. He just calls, Alistair Red Guy.
Very amusing. Tell you what, let me go now, and I won't smite you. And, wait, Red Guy?
And I won't smite— has he already forgotten that he threatened to smite Vox? And Vox proved he can't? Has he literally already forgotten about that? Or at least forgotten who Vox is? I'm going to say yes.
At just Tagosynthesis sent a super chat. HH is a whimsical story in an edgy package.
Yep. Yeah, basically. So is Hell of a Boss. The whole Helliverse is that way, and I'm here for it. I love the tone. A lot of people can't seem to stand mixed tones, but that always seems to be my favorite kind of show or thing. Look, what have I liked recently? Alan Wake, Severance, BoJack Horseman, Hazbin Hotel. It's all that same kind of very mixed tone, which suits me as a person and lets me know there are other people like me out there.
Bylonic sent a super chat. I had to process over 30 orders the past 3 days. Thank you for the entertainment. Here's money.
Thank you, Bylonic, and believe me, I understand how that feels, because I have had to do a few mass mailing campaigns when I used to work in printing, and boy, do you need something to help you zen out while you're doing that. So I get you. Lucifer is an airhead, yes. Oh, we have a fan theory coming.
At S.T. 0PM0SS sent a super chat. Lucifer might he dumb.
Yeah, he might be dumb. And yes, a lot of people have told me I would like Outer Worlds. That is going to be going on the game voting list. I will be doing more game streams. I've just been unlisting them, just for the health of my channel, which has helped my subscriber growth recently. But all the game streams go into playlists, so they're still accessible, they're just unlisted. I originally thought of making a separate gaming channel, but I decided it wasn't worth it. I might make a separate No Man's Sky channel at some point, though, if we start getting more multiplayer-based updates, and then when Light No Fire comes out, we'll see.
At Aria_Days sent a super chat. So many people were like, power of friendship hot ending. My guy. Yeah. It's a musical. The ensemble saved the day. That's how musicals go. That is
how musicals go. And again, musicals tend to be very corny and very cheesy and very tongue-in-cheek. And I don't think a lot of people like that. Well, obviously a lot of people do like that. The show has been making gangbusters. It got into the Guinness Book of World Records for, like, one of the most in-demand shows ever. And there's still people on Twitter going, it's failing, it's too cheesy. Sometimes you like cheese, man. Sometimes you need a little bit of cheese, you know? You gotta relax. You gotta have some fun in life.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Vox more than Vivek or Charlie. Not relevant.
Based. Yeah, I understand now.
At Grim Apple sent a super chat. Love how my prediction of what happens to Vox is right on the money. Also loved watching Lucifer lose his mind throughout the last episode.
I just love how Lucifer had no idea what the fuck was going on the entire finale. Someone just said in chat that Hazbin has Cat's energy, and I'm gonna take that as a compliment. I know Cats is seen as notoriously like weird and out there, but it being weird and out there is what makes it what it is. Don't go by the fucking movie. Go watch like an actual recording of the stage version. And just go with it. There isn't a story. It's just a bunch of cats telling you who they are, and then one of them gets to get reincarnated. That's the entire fucking musical. That's not what you're there for. You're there for vibes. But Hazbin at least has more of a story than Cats. But yes, it is very Broadway. And all these people are Broadway singers. or at least have been on stage. A lot of them have been on actual Broadway. I mean, I tend to accidentally use Broadway as shorthand for stage singer, you know? Not all of them have literally been on Broadway, but a lot of these people have. Christian Borle absolutely killing it, and there is a live performance of, it is actually on Prime. There is, actually, let's just go look at that real quick. Let me see if I can just get into the main Prime video here. Let me just, no. I'm not trying to waste time, but they did have like an actual live show for season 2 recently, where all the performers played their characters live on stage. Let's just look at a little bit of it. It's 46 minutes long. Look at Christian Borle in this suit, man.
Hazbin, who has been spotted cavorting around town after a 7-year absence. Did anybody miss him? Did anybody notice? More on tonight's program.
Jesus Christ, doing that live? Are you kidding me? That patter is so hard. I can never sing Vox's side of the song. But yeah, everybody's in suits. Everybody's in suits that match their characters. But there was Christian Borle and Jeremy Jordan did the Vox Populi song live for the Broadway bit. And like, these guys are stage performers.
Not like you want teachers' attention. Well, I'm the principal of this eternal detention.
There's Jeremy Jordan. I love how they all have custom suits. It's so good. And let's get a little bit of Christian Borle there.
They gave you such a big hat. Quick thing though, it's curious you stopped by to fight me next.
I love his suit. It's so good.
All I mean to try is to dispense a dose of truth.
I've got to keep pausing for copyright, guys. Sorry, but this is available on Amazon. So, one thing that keeps bothering me about people shitting all over this show just because they're angry that a bisexual Latina woman made her dreams come true after being an internet artist and it wasn't them. That's what most of them are pissed about. You have all of these immensely talented singers and actors of the stage who don't normally get mainstream attention like this in mainstream media, you know? And so you're shitting all over the opportunity for these people to actually be recognized by a wider group of people in the entertainment space. Because how many people actually go to live plays? Not a lot of people. A lot of people consider live plays to be either stuffy and boring or hoity-toity shit, you know? I love going to live theater. I think it's great. It's a completely different experience than going to a movie or watching a television show. And Hazbin Hotel does bring in a lot of that feeling, you know? I think I was talking about this last time. I've seen Little Shop on stage about 3 or 4 different ways. It's always fun to see the ways people, you know, do certain songs, the way they deliver certain lines, how they handle the set, how they handle the costumes. It's always cool to see the different ways people do it. We used to go to Christmas Carol at the Trinity Repertory Company here in Providence every year, my family. And just to see the different moods, the different sets, costumes, the different ways they would do Christmas Carol every year. And they have original songs written for that performance of the play only in Providence. That's the only place you can see that, and it's completely original music. And they do it different. One year they did it more comedic and bombastic and colorful. Another year they did it really dreary and depressing. One year Jacob Marley came up out of the stage like a fucking zombie. They did it differently every single time, and that is the beauty of live theater. And hopefully something like this would bring more appreciation to it, you know? Look at this guy, he's so good. And he's doing this live, man. In front of a bunch of cosplayers, he's working the crowd. Like, these guys are professionals, you know? These are stage performers. But it is amusing to me how much stage performance translates into being a good voice actor. Because look at, like, Dee Dee Magno Hall, right? When she voiced Pearl in Steven Universe, that was her first voice acting gig. But the thing is, her performance was very unlike you'd expect in cartoon voice acting, but it was still very exaggerated and very, you know, how voice acting needs to be, where you act with only your voice. But stage actors know how to do that already, because they have to be able to read to the people in the back, you know, the people who can't see their face and movements very well. They gotta use their voice to project out emotions and to act with and to, you know, make comedy with. So it's actually a very translatable skill for people like this, which, again, brings more mainstream attention to these really talented fucking people who can do things more amazing than any TV or movie actor. You know? Dee Dee was also in Wicked, I believe. She was one of the other witches. I forget. I don't really know much about Wicked, but I've seen the videos of it. She's great. I might have a little crush on Dee Dee. I've always joked, I don't have a crush on Pearl. I have a crush on Dee Dee Magnol. Call me Dee Dee. Anyway, no, I know she's married and straight. But anyway, I just wanted to show some appreciation for just how fucking talented these people are.
We got the thunder that's an exterior real estate. If you want to see it,
I mean, she's created something wonderful for all of these people to do what they do best in. How can you not love that? He's so good, and I love that suit! Anyway, so I just wanted to gush about the live performances for a little bit there. Thank you for indulging me.
At CatPeasant106 sent a super chat, late to stream tax.
That's okay. I was just going on and on about how awesome Jeremy Jordan and Christian Borle are on stage.
Sent a super chat.
Thank you. I don't know what happened to it, but thank you.
At Invoicing Emu sent a super chat. Vox isn't duck-shaped and therefore invisible to Lou.
Well, hey, not all musicals are non-interactive, either. Not all plays are, either.
Sent a super chat. I think Lou might genuinely have brain damage when he fell. He can't remember names, not even Vox, etc.
I still say he's just autistic, but...
At Hespionata5011 sent a super chat. I was a theater and dance kid, so I love this.
Oh yeah, I was a theater kid and a chorus kid, mostly in junior high, so, like I said last time, the theory that most live streamers are ex-theater kids is, yeah.
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. Voice acting is 90% acting, 10% silly voice.
Yeah, and what sucks is a lot of people don't consider voice acting, quote-unquote, real acting. But then when you take live-action actors and just stick them in a voice acting role, they suck, you know? Like, look at the Mario movie. You have people like Chris Pratt and Anna Taylor-Joy, who are fine actors in their own right, but as voice actors, they're just kind of, eh. And then they're next to fucking Jack Black, who was both a live-action and a voice actor, and, like, people like, Scott Mendow, who just, as soon as you hear him as the Blue Koopa, you're just like, oh, that's a real voice actor. Or, what's his name? Plays Kamek. He's a big Simpsons voice actor. God damn it! I usually remember his name, and now I'm blanking. But I was so happy when they cast him as Kamek. I was, like, overjoyed. I was like, that's perfect. And that's another, like, actual voice actors. It's like, yeah, Pratt and Taylor-Joy are fine. And then you hear the people who actually voice act, and it's like, oh, yeah, immediately they sound so much better. And then there's just Charlie Day being Charlie Day, but for whatever reason, that just worked for Luigi. Same with Seth Rogen. Just Seth Rogen being Seth Rogen. Oh, yeah, it's Donkey Kong. Makes sense.
Will Face sent a super chat. People say I can't believe Viv is showing Val in a good light for helping in the end when he is clearly spinning it. Negative reading comprehension.
Are they? Yeah, like, it's hell. The bad guys are gonna keep winning. Just like the corporations and the politicians keep spinning things and winning in real life. Are you dumb? How sheltered are these people?
Bylonic sent a super chat. The Hazbin cosplayers go hard. Respect seriously.
Yeah, I love cosplayers. If you can't tell, I'm just someone who loves other creatives, no matter what their creative endeavor is, whether I'm good at it too or not. I don't cosplay. I fucking love cosplayers, especially ones who work hard, hand-making their costumes, and they play out the characters and they're so into it. I love them. They're great.
At Dino Nuggy 22 sent a super chat. I would love the pilot VAs to be in the main show, but I understand why they were recasted. In a musical you need someone who can sing and act.
Yeah, you do, unless you're gonna have a different voice for, for the singing, kind of like what they do with K-pop Demon Hunters. But given Hazbin is a proper musical, I would call K-pop Demon Hunters more of a rock opera, personally. Hazbin's a proper musical, so you want actors who are both acting and singing as their characters. That's correct. And yeah, like, I've said before, I didn't like the pilot. I mean, I was impressed they made it. I was good for them that they did this, that they were able to put this together. I did not like it. I was just meh. I was like, and then Hell of a Boss was way more appealing to me. But, yeah, like, Michael Kovacs, love him, but Blake Roman is just leagues above him, alright? Like, come on. You know, Keith David, leagues above whoever the fuck they had doing the voice before. You know, and Amir Talai clearly loves playing Alistair. Like, he revels in it. And that comes through in his performance.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. Since has been any chance for Mighty 9 React?
I don't know. I'm not that into Critical Role, you know? I'm not that into D&D is the problem. But I will be doing other episode discussions. Next Hazbin season, I'll be doing any future Knights of Guinevere. Everyone's convinced me to do the last few Digital Circus episodes. Even though I was like, maybe I should just wait till the last one, because, you know, I haven't done them all, and I'm not going to go back now. But whatever, we'll do them, whatever. These streams are fun, and they're more casual. What else was I going to say? I might do Severance Season 3, because I know I'm going to be watching that. Just pretty much whatever I feel like talking about on stream, which is what I do anyway. So anyway, yeah. Somebody says, Billy says, I'll admit I found the pilot more enjoyable than Season 1. Season 2 is so much better. Yeah, I don't know, because, like, I was meh on the pilot. In Season 1, I was like, yeah, I liked this well enough. They did a good job. It's a good step up from the pilot, but I didn't feel that strongly about it. Still was more of a fan of Hell of a Boss. This season has won me over to the show completely. This season is just so fucking good.
Tapey Worm sent a super chat. When I think of the future is basically La Resistance from the South Park movie, a song that reprises several previous ones. Liked Season 2, but the songs in that movie are better overall.
Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, there was a lot of reprising at the end. So let's just keep going in our overview, since we got fucking distracted here.
At Crossover Productions 2395 sent a super chat. Here's a game suggestion. Dispatch. It's a spiritual successor to Telltale Games.
You guys are not gonna let me rest until I play that, are you? And damn it, I don't know why the chat keeps freezing on me here. Sorry about that, guys. Again, write letters to Stream Elements and tell them to make an actual multi-chat widget so I don't have to do this fuck-ass...
Direwolf181 sent a super chat. Favorite song this season, Sai?
That's really hard. That's really fucking hard. Because there's one sequence I think is my favorite. The song isn't necessarily my favorite, but the sequence is. I would have to listen to all the songs again. I'm leaning toward Husk's song, just because it's a good general, like, song outside of the plot, because that's a really good song just about fucking vice and alcoholism, really, all by itself. So... I did like Sarah's song. I liked Penchas's song. I've gotten Easy stuck in my head a few times since that aired. So
at Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. So Nifty is basically Hornet from Hollow Knight.
Yeah, that's how she fights. I wonder if that's like an actual purposeful reference, because that would be pretty fucking funny if it was.
At Heart Attack sent a super chat. Sai saying I love cosplayers gave me a Yenev flashback.
I know, because I traumatized you all with him saying, him going, you can send me pictures of cosplay. I like cosplay. You can send me pictures of cosplay. Yeah, that wasn't creepy at all, Alex. Anyway, yeah, maybe Nifty's secretly God. I have also been thinking so. Lucifer is a moron who doesn't realize he's being kidnapped. And him and Alistair immediately start squabbling and ignoring Vox, which is great.
I'll show you sloppy.
Hey, could you both shut up, please? This is my moment.
Me! It's all about me, guys! It's all about me!
At Sawesomeness sent a super chat. My favorite Husk song is Friends on the Other Side.
You know, he recently did a cover of the Oogie Boogie song, since unfortunately Ken Page is no longer with us, and I was like, full circle, since Facilier's visuals in his song are a fucking rip-off of Oogie Boogie's song, and I'll never get over it.
At Aria_Days sent a super chat. Season 1 felt like a musical you had to watch all at once, but Season 2 kinda feels like a movie musical or Legally Blonde the musical, if that makes sense. Very bombastic and entertaining.
No, yeah, it does make sense. It does make sense. I have said, I feel like if you watch Season 1 all the way through, all at once, that's basically a 3-hour stage musical. This season, it does seem like the way the episodes were released in twos, they were written that way. They seem to have been written in pairs like that. So I wonder if they just did that for flow, or I don't know, maybe Amazon made them do it. Either way, it definitely seems like they knew going in they were going to be released 2 at a time. So
at 5 Chaos sent a super chat. Lucifer and Alastair had to get one last beef in.
Lucifer doesn't even remember his name. He just goes, "Oh, that's the red guy. That's the red guy who said he was Charlie's dad. That's wrong. I'm Charlie's dad." That's all he cares about. You guys like my fucking impressions of the characters? Anyway, this is my favorite sequence. We gotta get into, Alistair teasing him first, though, because he is very easy to trick. So as we predicted, they put Lucifer in the fucking angel railgun. So somebody predicted that last time, and you were absolutely correct. That's what happened here. We all thought he was gonna die. It was more anticlimactic than that. We have to remember that this show loves undercutting things with an anticlimactic joke, so we should have known he was gonna be okay. And then, Alistair needles him some more, I think. Oh no, we go right into the sequence. So, okay, I was just saying, Brighter is not my favorite song of the season, but this is my favorite sequence of the season. I'm gonna play it and keep pausing, and probably comment a bit, because obviously I can't play the whole thing all the way through. We'll probably get nuked from orbit by the YouTube bots. But I love this sequence. It's such a good example of not only visual storytelling, but how a song in a musical can quickly inform you about a character or an event. Like, if we had to give Vox's backstory in a traditional TV way, that would be like a whole episode or 2. But since it's through a song, it's very efficient. And this is the power of how musicals work. And this is kind of what you just have to accept if you're gonna enjoy a musical. They have their own reality. You know, you can't try to ground things too much. Musicals operate in a completely different storytelling fashion than normal media. And it seems like a lot of the haters cannot fucking accept that. But this sequence is perfect. Absolutely fucking perfect. So well crafted. I love it. Whoever worked on this, your hard work paid off. It's fucking incredible. Oh, and somebody's got a super to chime in real quick.
At Espionata5011 sent a super chat. Vox with heterochromia is so cool.
Yeah, I think that was neat. That was neat, especially to indicate to us who this is as a human, to give him one green eye and one blue eye. So yeah, this is the thing, Naughty, that a lot of people don't understand, is that the songs are the story in a musical. The songs aren't just there to be pop numbers to buy on a CD later, like in your fucking Disney movies and shit. You have to actually pay attention to the song and the lyrics, because it is the story being told to you. It's not just, oh, here's a song and now we're gonna get back to the story, which a lot of people go into that mentality with musicals, and that's why they don't enjoy them, because they're just waiting for the song to be over to get back to the story, without realizing that the song is the story, you know?
At Worried Fangirl sent a super chat. I love Brighter because it perfectly shows how nothing will be good enough for Vox. He's always looking at something more, something brighter. Nothing will satisfy his hunger.
I think Alistair even, like, directly says that to him, like, nothing will ever be enough.
At Sawesomeness sent a super chat. Matthew Lillard in Scream died by a TV. Vox is too.
Oh my god, imagine if he was Matthew Lillard, though. It's kind of amazing,
At Stretchy
actually.
Wolf Girl 9564 sent a super chat. Not gonna lie, I laughed at TV hitting Vox.
I love that shot so much I made it the thumbnail. It's such a good shot. And it's like a still picture with just lighting effects. But it's so effective! Anyway, let's go through the sequence just because I just want to gush about it. Oh, and here's Scooty. No, we're about to talk about the first song.
At Scoony the 2ND sent a super chat. Did I miss the first song? Damn it. Did you notice on the corkboard presentation doing the song that Vox invented Shark Week?
I did see that. Also, Scooty, you're just in time. I was just going on a big-ass preamble about how this is my favorite sequence in the entire season. Maybe the entire show. Again, song not my favorite, but the sequence is. So I'm gonna pause the supers and let's just go through this. And again, I'm gonna keep pausing for copyright or we'll get duped.
Failure. I'll show you failure.
That's it for today, and remember, trust us with your weather!
At this point, I was screaming. I was like, he was a weatherman! Ah, that explains everything! No wonder he had an inferiority complex!
At Aria_days sent a super chat. I know it can't be canon, but I can't help but picture Imp dropping that TV.
I don't know, is time a Jeremy Bearimy in this world too? Maybe time isn't linear between heaven and hell and Earth, you don't know. So maybe Blitzo could have been the one that did it.
Rome wasn't built in a day.
You see, he's very dissatisfied with his position, and he's showing envious eyes toward Anchorman over here, so... As we can see, Vox was very pissed off about other people having more success than him, other men particularly. So he's got a little lightning staff there. I love all the little nods to the form he took in Hell.
Where there's a will, there's a way. You just gotta slit a throat or two to make the weak obey.
So great storytelling there. We see him jealous of the news anchor. See him, you know, going into the shadows like he's got an evil plan. We see the news anchor walking down the street. We see Vox stab him, throw him in a dumpster. That's all we need to see to understand what's going on here. And this is, again, what I'm saying about musicals being very effective when it comes to information delivery as far as story goes. You know, maybe you don't like it, maybe you want things to be more fleshed out and robust, but again, this is how musicals work. They exist in their own reality, they have their own storytelling language, and if you can't fuck with that, then don't watch musicals. I don't know what to tell you. You know? So he quickly takes over the news anchor position.
We mourn the loss of one of our own, but our commitment to the truth is as strong as ever. Remember.
I love him kicking newscasters out of the way, and we can tell he's definitely gay because he just kicked the hot chick to the side instead of seducing her.
At Dana_brain sent a super chat. Notice how he killed all his victims in a cowardly way. Typically made to be an accident. Also, he stole the clothes and performance of his victims.
Yeah, he's very Walter White in that he takes on some of the personality of the people he kills. And for Vox, it's always, of course, it's more like he's trying to move up in the ranks. He doesn't actually give a shit about anything except getting attention and praise. So he'll take on whatever format he needs to that will get him clicks and views, basically. He was already a clickbaiter back then in the 50s and 60s, I guess, you know? Basically. What else was I gonna say about that? Oh yeah, and in Stayed Gone, Alistair called him out on that, didn't he? He's like, every day he's got a new format. Is he flitting between this and that? Is nothing working? Anyway, so let me get this guy unpause the wrong thing.
With your news. If you want it, just take
And then here we have Hazbin Twink Conan O'Brien here, guys. I was laughing so hard when I saw this.
At GoodCharl3240 sent a super chat. I really liked Vox Populi, Lucifer's part. Fun fact, the scene when Lou was flying around Vox was animated by one person.
Damn!
Also Oro Ace Hacks.
That was a really good scene, too. I was wondering if Vox was a 3D model in that scene or not, and I don't think he is. It was a really smooth camera movement on him. It was crazy.
At Replica_Rabbit sent a super chat. Stayed gone also reflect his backstory.
Yeah. And I saw a lot of people talking about how, like, Alistair's basically the one that got away. You know, Vox wanted to, you know, imitate him next and make Alistair his new victim, and of course Alistair just saw through him immediately and didn't fall for his bullshit, and that made Vox who he is today. I also think Vox did genuinely have a crush on him, though, and let down his walls a little too much around Alistair, but that just makes the narcissistic injury even worse, you know?
At Sketchy Wolf Grill 9564 sent a super chat. Vox the skinwalker of television.
I mean, basically, he is skinwalking all of these people he kills. So anyway, yeah, I just wanted to highlight Hazbin Twink Conan O'Brien here. Obviously, it's not really Conan O'Brien. This is too early in history to be him, but it's obviously a reference to him. And I just thought that was very funny.
Just don't waste it, go make the stars align.
And he kills Conan. I love the chorus, it's so good! And his ethereal background singers, you know, that aren't really part of the song, but it kind of adds to, like, the choir feel of the chorus, you know what I mean? Now he's copying Conan. This powder blue suit.
Producers for giving me this chance. I know I have some mighty big shoes to fill, but I promise you can trust me with your entertainment.
It's such a great frame. Whoever drew that, congratulations, it's awesome.
At Worried Fangirl sent a super chat. I'm pretty sure Viv confirmed Vox did have feelings for Alistair in that scene.
Yeah, you can tell he does actually have kind of like a puppy crush on Alistair, and he let himself be a little too vulnerable around someone, and that just made him go crazier.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Latex.
Hey!
Went to the Wicked double feature with a group of friends. 5 hours in the theater. Worth it.
Well, Miss Jasmine, I was just talking tonight about how live theater is a completely different experience than watching a movie or a TV show, and, like, how it needs to be more appreciated. So, hooray! Anyway, you haven't missed much. I'm just talking about how Brighter is probably my favorite sequence this season and maybe in the entire show. Not favorite song, but favorite sequence. Just the visual storytelling, the pacing, everything of it is so fucking perfect. It's so good!
It's not a shot.
Yeah, and his lapel keeps changing as he switches jobs. And we see, you know, a shot of his hell form. This is obviously what sent him to hell. I don't think there's any redemption for this kind of shit, man. What is it with sharks, though? He has a thing for sharks, Lucifer has a thing for ducks. Fucking... Blitz has a thing for horses! You know? The visuals are, yeah, the visuals, like, again, like I said last time, the shit these people can make Toon Boom do. And I think they use a lot of, like, kind of shortcuts, but you can't tell because the pacing is so, like, good, you know? He has shark autism, yeah. And then this one, just fucking Wheel of Fortune shit. He's not even wearing his glasses anymore. Did they have contacts in the 50s, or is he just willing to not be able to see as well? And his name is Vincent Whitman. So, we have his full name. And you can see, like, his outfit gets more slick and fancy, like, the higher he rises in the ranks, and the more unethical he gets, really. He puts on a slicker and slicker look. Which is funny, because maybe he got humbled when he went to hell, because he looked more dorky in his earlier TV form. So maybe he ate a little bit of humble pie, ate his share of crow, and he woke up in hell. So he was a little more dorky again for a while, but then he went right back to escalating like this, like he did in life, you know?
You gotta strike while the iron's
He's like, no, sign me, hand over your channel to me. Maybe it is Anthem.
Trust me with your neck.
Guy says no, and he's like, well, about that. I'm gonna death note you off the fucking roof.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. He's not wearing his glasses because he's so tunnel visioned now, which is his downfall both times.
That is a really good take on that. That is a really good take on the metaphor there. Yeah, I love it. And they have so many clever little visual metaphors like that in this show. God damn. That's a good shot right there, too. Makes that guy sign a contract and shoves him off a roof. They might find out it's you. And then the fucking peak right here, where he's got his cult, I guess. He did have a fucking TV cult, I guess. I don't know where this is, if this is like sort of an exaggeration of where he ended up or not, or he really had some kind of fucking, I don't know. What are you doing, bro?
Just want to feed you the same old crap everyone's seen before. You want newer, you want bigger, you want brighter. I will be your voice.
I love the fucking choir on Brighter here. It works so well. Let's just hear that one more time because it pleases my ears. Let me just get back over there. There we go.
Same old crap everyone's seen before. You want newer, you want bigger, you want brighter. I will be your voice, and we will redefine what it means to rule the
and hopefully I don't get nuked. It's so good.
Now who's ready to be baptized into a new era of entertainment? Finally, I'll show them what.
That is such a good shot. My favorite fucking sequence of the entire show is that TV falling on him. It's so well directed. It's so well animated. Whoever storyboarded this, like, good fucking job. It's so good. Let's just watch it one more time. And his scream, like, fitting the melody of the song. It's so good.
Find what it means to rule the airwaves.
This might be my favorite sequence right here in the entire show.
Who's ready to be baptized into a new era of entertainment? Finally, I'll show them what I'm meant to.
I know, like, his scream is, like, so well integrated, and that's, like, it's, like, you know, it's a stage actor thing. He knows how to hit the perfect sound for the song, even though it's supposed to be a scream of pain. Let me see if we can catch the shot of him with the TV on his head, because it's so good. Everything here is so good. Ah, fuck. And it's so simple. It's mostly still images. But it's so effective. Like, this is just a series of still images, really. There we go. Perfect imagery. Perfect imagery for the screen right now.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. I wonder if Vox meant to die with his followers or not. They're all standing in a pool of water surrounded with electronics, and then Vox stands on a chair away from the water but still dies.
Yeah, so maybe he was, like, going to shock everybody on the floor and kill them, but then a TV dropped on his head. Or maybe this was, like, a mass suicide. I don't know. Or maybe he was just neglectful. I'm imagining he was just neglectful, but they do show there's water on the floor before this happens. He fucking William Aftons himself, you know?
At Scoony the 2ND sent a super chat. From what I've heard, it's the inside of an aquarium.
Oh, that would make sense with the sharks, right? Because he has autism about sharks. I get it. And he's a shark, you know? He sees blood in the water and he swims in and takes advantage of it. He's a shark. I got it. So anyway, yeah, this is the sequence of all time. And again, well, yes, film is a sequence of still images. Shut up, you know what I mean? Like, this is just a drawing that they're putting a lightning effect over, but it's so fucking effective, you know? It's so good. And then we get to see, Steve Fox put on a fuck-ass cape.
Finally, I'll show them what I'm meant to be.
Dude, I'm autistic, and those autism comments are very funny.
They won't believe their eyes when
I'm live streaming about Hazbin Hotel right now. What makes you think I'm not autistic? Like, fucking seriously?
I bring them to their knees to worship me.
Anyway. Yeah, so how this guy thought he was gonna take over heaven, I don't know, but yeah, so he's completely just having an egotistical fucking episode here. I don't know what to call it. This is the Tism zone. If you can't take the Tism, go out and Rism. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway. So, Charlie can't get a hold of Lucifer. We know why. She doesn't know why. And then there's she sent him a bunch of rubber duck emojis to say, look, see how sorry I am. Yeah, we got the whole spectrum in this chat, bro. Where the hell do you think you are?
Advancelinas7484 sent a super chat. The last shot of this song reminds me of Brain Scratch from Cowboy Bebop with a similar looking tower of hypnotic DVs. Wonder if it's the inspiration.
It could be. Cowboy. I know exactly what you're talking about too. It's Brain Scratch is an episode of Bebop about cults. Here we go. There's the guy on all the TVs. He's the cult leader. Probably was very inspired by it, but this was also inspired by earlier things, because, like, obviously the cult leader in Bebop is supposed to look a bit like, Applewhite.
Sent a super chat. We are all the Tism.
We are all the Tism. We are all the Tism here. The Tism is strong with us. Anyway, so yeah, so great episode of Bebop about cults and technology. Obviously has inspired a lot of things. He looks a bit like Applewhite from the Heaven's Gate cult, so, you know, Bebop came out in the late 90s, so topical. you know? So yeah, I bet it was a bit of an influence, because obviously a lot of millennial artists my age have been very inspired by anime, so...
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat, and yet Val isn't the one to fly too close to the flame. Maybe he's attracted to how bright Vox shines. Poppy Tilda.
Oh, I get it, because he's a moth. Yeah. Of course, he's attracted to the light from Vox's screen, but also how bright. But he gets a little too bright for even Val. That's like part of his song. So, yeah, but yeah, he's a moth, get it? So, yeah, so they have, their whole plan goes down where they have Angel Dust on TV. He's been brainwashed, basically. They've been using a combination of, Val's spit and, Vox's fucking hypnotics to just put him under brainwashing so he can be out there and say, the hotel actually sucks, actually, and it's garbage. And you shouldn't listen to Charlie, you should listen to the V's. But immediately all of them back at the hotel know, something ain't right here. Like, why is Angel doing this? They must be forcing him somehow. Like, they all know already. Like, no, he wouldn't, like, just betray us like that. So, it's not like it's a big, like, it's a big conflict, exactly. And I kind of like that. I kind of like that it isn't drawn out, you know? It's just another way the V's are being fucking awful. Alright, and of course, Vox is having his little shindig. And he's saying to everybody, like, what about all the sinners that died? I totally care, you guys. I totally care about people dying, so listen to me and give me your money, everybody.
We find ourselves at the turn of the tide. In the years following Lilith's uprising, we have found
and he's
ourselves
invoking Lilith's name again.
the armies of heaven.
Which, of course, Charlie hates, and he's like, oh, everybody, all these people lost, aren't you angry? Get mad, everybody. And then worship me! And then he unveils the fucking railgun. Lucifer has no idea what's going on this entire time.
What the hell?
He's an oblivious moron.
What the hell is that?
Ooh, so big.
No comment. So... Girl, relax. So he unveils the railgun. Lucifer's inside. Nobody knows that Lucifer's inside. Lucifer has no idea what the fuck is going on, and will continue to have no idea what the fuck is going on. You know, it's the same as usual. Yeah, he's gonna go piss on heaven. So, he does actually, in fact, kind of do that, so... He uses the railgun to knock down the shield they put around heaven.
Oh, that's a bad.
Oh, it's a bad tool. Anyway, so, yeah. Saving myself from copyright, guys. So Vox pisses on the moon. And you fool, he has 70 alternate accounts, so you can't even, like, keep him from hacking into your servers and giving an announcement. And some debris comes down after he does that kind of just explodes the embassy as well. I thought that was gonna be Heaven, like, doing a counterattack at first, but no, it's just the debris from Vox's own stupid fucking decisions, which makes sense. Yeah.
Bylonic sent a super chat. I'm getting the feeling next season is gonna be Angel Dust-centric.
Maybe. They have been saying next season's gonna be family-centric, but we have Angel Dust found family with Husker and Cherry, so I imagine that would count. But I'm hoping we're going to find out more about Lilith and Carmilla next season. They're kind of setting that up, but obviously we didn't get a lot of that this season, so... But there's, like, what? There's 2 seasons left, I think? So there's a lot they could do. There's a lot they could do. So then everybody's reaction to that's pretty funny.
Holy shit! Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Emily covering her mouth is so cute. And then he just hacks into Heaven's fucking broadcast and says, hey, okay, give Heaven to me, or I'm gonna come up there, I'm gonna get up there, and I'm gonna bring an army with me, and we're gonna kill you back. We're gonna kill you all back, so just hand me the keys to the pearly gates. I don't want to put in any actual effort. So, yeah, it's basically his whole plan right now.
Magic Man sent a super chat. I'm taking over Victoria's Secret. I'm taking over Best Buy. The news is mine.
Yeah, basically what he's saying here. That's a good summation, thank you. So, yeah, Sarah is having a little bit of a panic attack, which I don't blame her. Reasonable crash out. Just kind of fucked shit right here. And Lute's like, I knew all along. We gotta kill him. Everybody starts panicking. Like, oh no. I like this one guy that's just sinking into the ball pit, accepting his fate. There's one chick at one point that yells out, but this is supposed to be the good place! And I was like, oh wait, no. Wrong show. So yeah, he's saying, we're gonna bring the extermination back to Heaven, and we're gonna kill you this time. So there, and everyone's like, what the fuck, what's an extermination? We never knew anything about this. Because nobody knew about it except Sarah and Adam, I think. So Sarah, again, reasonable fucking crash out. I love how she has, like, a little hawk or eagle cry over her voice there. I don't know, I just find that very interesting. It's kind of like how the Goetias are always making bird noises. I just think it's neat. So, anyway, everyone's back at the hotel, like, okay, so are we gonna fight again? I think it is a hawk. A lot of people put that sound over eagles, but that's actually what a hawk sounds like. Eagles have a pitiful, not cool little squeaky thing. So, Cherry's like, okay, so we just gotta, like, blow everything up again? And they're like, no, we only fought because they were trying to fight us. We should just sit this out until Vox fucks himself over, I guess. And Charlie, too, was having a panic attack.
What do we do? Get ready to fight? No, we only fought them.
She hugs the little flying goat. I forget which one that is. Which one died? Was it Razzle? That one's Dazzle? Maybe? I don't, I'm terrible, I know. So, Sarah is still having everybody tell her, Sarah, you gotta listen to me, and do the thing I think is gonna be the best thing to do. Sarah, pay attention. Sarah, what are we gonna do, Sarah, oh my god, Sarah, so... But remember, the speaker told her she won't know what to do until she stops listening to other voices and starts listening to her own. So, she doesn't know what to do with 3 people fucking yelling at her, and all of whoever these fucking people are, whatever kinds of angels they are, they're no goddamn help. They just kind of sit there and, what, are they just there to vote? What do you even do, guys? What do you even fucking do? So anyway, she flies off saying she gotta go pray. To whom or what, I don't know, just in general, I guess. Maybe more like introspection and meditation. Abel continues to be a wishy-washy little bitch.
Here, how can you even say that? This is Heaven. We need to be the good guys.
You know what? I think you both make some good points.
No, she doesn't.
So anyway, big help he is. So Penn just decides to follow Sarah. And even like right at the beginning of the scene, I was like, oh, this is really cute that Penchus is the only one willing to like just go check in on her and say, You doing okay? You alright? Do you need some water? You know, like, he's the only one who actually, like, is concerned about her feelings and what she's going through instead of just demanding she make some kind of decision, you know?
At MassoMouse1556 sent a super chat. The Carmilla theory I'm kind of subscribing to going into season 3, is that she's possible a fallen exorcist like Vaji. Her one daughter is heaven-born, her other is hell-born, and she and Zastiel were married at one point.
Maybe. I could see that, like, one daughter being heaven-born, one being hell-born. That is an interesting theory. I don't know if she was an exorcist, though, because she's a lot bigger than Vaggie. So she's really tall, kind of like Sarah. So I'm thinking she was a seraphim or something else, like, higher than the exorcists. You know, if she's a fallen angel, that's just my thinking. So I do think she's definitely from heaven in some regard, though. That just seems very likely to me. So anyway, I thought this was great thematically. I wish we had seen a little bit more of Sarah's struggle in this season. I understand she's not a main character, so they didn't give it as much time as they probably would if she was a main character. But I like thematically that Penchas is the one who goes and helps her. Because here she is, a seraphim, an immortal angelic being comforted and given wisdom by a mortal soul. And I think that's very important thematically, because she doesn't know what it's like to be mortal. She has no idea. She has no idea what even puts human souls in heaven in the first place. So, like, she can barely understand this, and she was just riding on the certainty that all sinners deserve to be where they are, and that's it. That's all she has to worry about. And that is kind of like what I keep saying the actual themes of Hazbin Hotel are. It's not actually about heaven and hell, guys. It's not about heaven secretly being evil. It's not about religion secretly being evil. It's about how marginalized people are kept in bad situations because everyone just writes them off and acts like, well, they deserve to be there because, you know, they're a whore, or they're gay, or they're trans, or they're this race or they're from that ethnicity, or they're from that social class, or from that economic class. They just, you know, they wouldn't be there if they didn't deserve to be, so why do we need to care about them or see them as real people with feelings who deserve to have friends and love just like anybody else? And that's kind of what disturbs me about the hate-dom, is they really seem to not like that idea at all. Like, oh, it's not good enough that Husk is offering friendship to Angel Dust. He needs to acknowledge how bad Angel's life is first. And it's like, Angel needs a friend. Husker is offering him friendship. Who the fuck cares if it's not perfect? You know, you fucking purity-minded assholes. No wonder you don't like this show. This show is criticizing you! Anyway, we have another Carmilla theory.
At Aria_days sent a super chat. Carmilla's necklace looks like an angel X. Eyes emoji.
Yeah, I mean, people have been theorizing that Carmilla is a fallen angel since season 1, so I am definitely on board with that fan theory now. It could be a secret third thing that might surprise us, though. You don't know. But yeah, I don't get it. Because, like, there's all the people going, oh, Loser Baby, it's such a bad song. Because how could Husk call Angel a loser after all he's been through? And what they're ignoring is that Husk is offering Angel camaraderie and understanding. What good does it do to Angel to go up to him and say, oh, everything will work out one day. It'll all be all right. Because that's a lie. It's not fucking true. Not everybody's life can be gumdrops and rainbows. Sometimes people are in bad situations they cannot get out of. That doesn't mean they don't deserve friends or support systems or love, or they're not a valuable person. They can be valuable even in their shitty situation. That seems to be what a lot of the hate-dom doesn't like hearing. And that's very telling to me. Am I a little bitter today? Maybe.
At Imasatek sent a super chat. The Sarand Pinchas parallels this season is really good, and the song is a great payoff.
Yeah, they have this. So let's go back to talking positively. They have this great little exchange where, seriously, what we're seeing here is a mortal soul, you know, giving advice and wisdom to an immortal being who is so far beyond him on a cosmic scale. And that's something that's been in our mythology since humans started telling stories to each other, you know? It's it's very, like, pro-religion in a way. You could get a very pro-religion message out of this, where Sarah needed to be brought back down to earth to what's important. She needed to better understand the mortal condition, you know? So, and Emily is really going to embody Christian selflessness, or what should be Christian selflessness, what they say they have, which many of them don't, but, you know, fedora. But she's really going to embody that later on in the episode, and I'm sure the Hatedom's going to complain about that too. But anyway, let's continue to talk about Penchus and Sarah, because they have a very interesting little exchange here.
Is there any way I can be of assistance? Assistance? Be of assistance? To a seraphim? Do you have any idea the weight of my position? What I need to do? The souls I... Perhaps you're right.
Yeah, I was hoping to catch his line.
What I truly am? Someone who could maybe use a friend to talk to? Perhaps you're right. Penchus. It's my duty.
So she immediately stops, you know, just isolating herself in prayer, trying to desperately figure out what to do, and confides in someone else who was just willing to be there for her and listen. And that's really what she needed. Again, she needed to speak in her own voice. No one else was really letting her, but Penchus is like, I'll lend an ear, and you can just tell me what troubles you. And that's really all she fucking needed, you know?
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. Husk was basically calling out angels wallowing in self-pity. Bitch, like only you got problems? Let me tell how much I'm a fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. He was like, Loser Baby is all about, we are both in shitty situations we can't get out of, but hey, we can be there for each other. We can hang out with each other. We can be friends. We can show each other affection and love. Oh, God forbid somebody at the fringes of society in a shitty-ass situation gets to have that even, you know? Like, people are just wild. I have to assume anyone who thinks Loser Baby is a bad, insulting song has had a pretty comfortable life. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Where you face sent a super chat. There are a lot of has-been antis unironically siding with Adam and Lude killing sinners. I'm a fan of both, but I know they're immoral.
Yeah, like, you can like Lute and Adam. Lute's development has been very interesting, and she's obviously going to be an antagonistic force sometime in the future. But the other important thing is we're seeing all of these different perspectives and pressures on this situation, which is very realistic. You know? Obviously, people are going to have different opinions and different perspectives based on their own experiences and biases, and those are all going to clash with each other, and that's what leads to situations like this. Like, this is like, have you never been in actual conflict in your entire fucking life? Have you been so babied because you're so used to being cry bullies on the internet saying, you can't say that because it makes me upset? It's like, back in my day, we always said, oh, you're offended? Who the fuck cares? Maybe you needed to be. You know? I remain a millennial.
Be to enforce the judgment of heaven, to nurture and protect those that deserve it, to preserve the separation between the righteous and the wicked. There was never supposed to be any doubt in who was deserving or not. And now you're here.
So Sarah is going from very black and white religious thinking to more expansive religious thinking, where she's actually going back to the fundamentals of her faith, instead of being complacent in this whole dichotomy of there are only sinners and winners, one can never become the other, it's Calvinistic and set in stone, basically, you know? That's where she kind of was at. But now her faith has been shaken by Penchus, and here he is, talking to her and offering her a friendly ear and a shoulder to cry on, you know? So she doesn't know what to think anymore, and that's kind of a good thing. She kind of needed this little expansion of her knowledge. And so she's becoming much more of a theologian, I guess, I should say, than a zealot, than an adherent. She's becoming more expansive in her thinking. So, which I think is a good lesson, because if you do just have that black and white religious thinking, you're going to treat people like shit, and you're going to be very unempathetic, and you're going to be very ignorant of the world. So, I think this spiritual growth we're seeing in this immortal being is actually quite a beautiful concept for this silly little gay sex comedy demon show, you know? But yeah, I too am really loving her development. I hope we do get more of her next season, though. I was hoping we were going to see a little bit more of her inner struggle this season. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get more, but I understand they had to prioritize. So I do like what we got, though. I really like what we got here. And they have this beautiful little song together. And their voice, you would think Alex Brightman singing in that voice wouldn't gel well with hers, but they sound great together. So he sings to her about how mortality makes people afraid and makes them do rash things in order to just live another day, which is, yeah, the human condition, basically. Why we wrestle with morals and ethics and resisting our baser instincts. So he uplifts her, and then she starts seeing his perspective and starts singing along with him. And we got this beautiful background. Oh god, her voice is so good. Their voices gel so well together here in a way you wouldn't expect, you know? And can we get to them? I again, avoiding copyright.
From Charlie. First, you must prove you care. Mistakes are innate to be.
Get to where they're singing a duet part.
There
we go. Their voices surprisingly work really well together. Yeah, I need to look up Sarah's VA and see her in other stuff. She's got a fantastic voice. We got this beautiful shot. Their harmony is so good, man! Their harmony is so fucking good!
At Selena's 7484 sent a super chat. I like how the reason Pinchas gives to Sarah is the same reason she started the exterminations in the first place.
Yep.
Fear.
Ties it up in a nice little narrative bow.
Stevens sent a super chat. So what she needed was a snake with knowledge.
God damn it, why is this show so clever? It's more clever than people give it fucking credit for. Even me. Like, I didn't even think of that. That's a good point. She got knowledge from a snake that expanded her out of black and white religious thinking. What the fuck? Absolute cinema. Absolute fucking cinema, man. See, this is why I like doing these discussion streams, because you guys bring up shit I didn't even fucking think of. You know? It's good shit. We're all having fun together. Anyway, so now we get back. I thought the scene was a little earlier before Vox's song. So we have Alistair just needling him again. Oh no, first we have the scene with Velvet, which I really relate to.
You didn't tell me it was gonna blast the gate straight off its bleeding hinges.
Well, what can I say? I like a little extra razzmatazz in my reveals.
Next time, warn me. I could have had 20 versions of #PearlyGate trending pentagram wide if you...
Her problem is, like, you should have told me it was gonna do that, you fucking git, because I could have a hashtag going in it. You know? I'm like, yeah, I kind of relate to this as somewhat being people's social media manager sometimes. It's like, Jesus Christ, you should have told me about that. We could have used that, you idiot. we could have promoted that, stupid. What are you doing? You could have used that for content. What? Anyway, I love this outfit on Velvet, by the way. Definitely one of her best looks. Now that the season's over, I definitely have to do my project I want to do where I just draw CG Spinel in her costumes. So they're usually very heart-themed. Her hair is pretty, but probably fake like the rest of her, which confirmed.
Don't you mean our moment?
Of course.
Come on, change. There we go. I wanted to see a good shot of her outfit. I love that fucking outfit. I do have the saturation up a little bit on the patented VoxTech Scramble Vision. So it's not really doing the colors justice, but you can go watch the fucking episode yourself. So.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Vox, razzmatazz exclamation mark me, and probably Velvet, cough overcompensation cough cough.
Yeah, he's like, razzmatazz! She's like, never say that again. What the fuck? And yes, I'm doing a very northern English accent because it amuses me. Yeah, she's more like a ball jointed. She's more like a ball jointed doll. Hush did call her baby Barbie. She is basically a Barbie doll, so she has holes in her head where the hair goes. Which is kind of funny. But it definitely explains why she has a different outfit and hairstyle every time. She is literally a doll. So then Alistair is like just messing with him again.
Say, Fox.
She's right, you know.
She's right, you know.
Yeah. Well, what?
Do you really think
He's
you're
such a pain in the ass.
on all of heaven? Sweetheart, you haven't even proven that you're the strongest in hell.
Stop being such a bratty bottom. Alright, anyway. So... everyone who said his plan was to make Vox the most powerful in hell so his deal with Rosie would break, you were correct! Congratulations!
Why do you think so many have yet to fall in line?
I was strong enough to beat you, wasn't I?
Strong enough to beat you, because you walked right up to me and just said, you'll be my prisoner, that's beating you, right? And though he's mocking him how much help he needed from everyone and everything.
I captured Lucifer!
Using information you got from a borrowed spy?
I punched a hole in heaven!
With a device invented and developed by Carmilla Carmine. I must say, the way you've been begging for help all around hell, it's pathetic. You couldn't even get...
He's so easy.
Oh, I
could do to...
Bowing before
Which is exactly what Alistair says after he leaves.
Fantasy! She'll never admit to hell she was wrong. It's what makes her so entertaining to watch.
Stop bending your leg like that, please.
Test your luck with heaven if you want. When you're dead, I'll be free again.
We'll see.
He is such a smug little bitch, though. I love you, Alistair.
Oh, he is too easy.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Honestly, it's like tricking a fucking 5th grader. Are you really that impressed with yourself, Alistair? Let's think about this right here. So, Sarah decides what they're gonna do is she's gonna have Luke get the army prepared, but she's gonna give Emily time to try to go down there and convince them not to attack Heaven, so...
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. At least Velvet is brushable.
Yeah, like the voice, that is.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. When Al said he's too easy aloud, I said, right, what is he doing? What a moron, oh my god, lol.
Oh yeah, he's a moron. You answered your own question. Yeah, I think it seems likely that Alistair would be the final boss of the show. Because, I mean, he's a man who just wants to become, like, the most powerful eldritch abomination imaginable or something. But they might fake us out, you know? I don't know. I mean, I'll love him as a villain, even if he becomes the final big bad. I don't care. But, still, I don't know. They might fake us out and not go that way.
At CatPeasant106 sent a super chat. Alastair calling him sweetheart is great. I love him giving everyone pet names.
I love how flamboyant both of them are. It's wonderful. I mean, they all theater people. So anyway, so yeah, that's her big plan. Lute thinks she's given the go-ahead to be murder happy, and Sarah's like, no, wait a minute. You're just gonna warm up the army. You're not gonna do shit yet. And Abel's freaking out about it.
I'm not ready for this.
Sarah, please, no!
And tell them to stand by.
So, sorry, you don't get to be a murder bitch today, Lute. Sorry. So Emily's like, yeah, I'm gonna go down and save the day! So she goes to do that. Charlie's still freaking out. They're reinforcing the hotel. They're trying to find anybody. I think she's trying to call her mom right there.
Found a successful rescue operation.
There's Baxter. He's gonna be important later.
Logic dictates we need to take care of those of us still here.
Oh, come on, Mom, come on.
No, it is Lilith she's trying to call. Mom, seriously, Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. And then Vox calls her and invites her to his rally because Alistair just poked him into doing it, saying, oh, she'll never admit she's wrong in front of everybody. What are you gonna do, invite her, huh? Because he has a picture of her with her mascara running as she's crying as her phone picture because he's an asshole.
Magic Man sent a super chat. I am dying on this hill. Lute is going to be revealed to secretly be Eve all along. It explains so much about her character.
I don't know. that doesn't seem likely. I mean, it could happen, but I'm not on board with that one. I still think Rue is Eve, especially if it's short for root of all evil, because we do see Eve getting the apple and look at all kind of evil and red. So I honestly think Lute just is an angel, and she was just in love with Adam after, you know, she was just in love with this overweight loser with 2 ex-wives, which, I don't know, we need to represent the heterosexuals, too, in this show, so I suppose that's fair.
Owen sent a super chat. If you read up what psychopaths and sociopaths are, Laster is a psychopath and Vox is a sociopath.
Yeah, actually, I would agree with that take. Yeah, nothing more to say, really. It seems like Eve became the root of all evil, because again, humans eating the apple was what started the downfall of humanity, so that makes sense to me, you know? But again, I only know about Rue from just general Vivzy Pop internet art history knowledge, so don't take my word on that. So... I don't think, I just have a feeling we're not going to have it that any characters are disguised as any other characters. At this rate, I don't really see it going that way. So, but that's just me. I could be wrong. We'll see, I guess. But who cares if your theories aren't right in the end? It's fun to just think about these things and do the little mental exercise of trying to piece together what the storytellers are telling you and where they're going with it. That's the fun thing about it. It's kind of like a conversation between us and the creators, you know? That's kind of what stories are in the end. So anyway, he gets her to agree to come through, and then Emily shows up in front of everybody finally with a little squeaky toy noise.
He will never listen, but if there's even a 1% chance of stopping what's coming, it'll be at that party. I mean, it's not like any other solutions are falling out of the sky. Holy
irony!
Shit.
I love the squeaky toy noises with Emily. So they explain to her, well, we can't really stop this guy. This really isn't our call, Emily. So, there's not much we can do. And then we have their very dumb plan that does just present itself to them.
As far as they're concerned. Then we show them. If hell can broadcast to heaven, I'm sure we can do the same. But backwards.
Certainly. Vox Tech has been pirating Heaven's television channels for decades. And some of Earth's, too.
So, yeah. So, Baxter Ex Machina. I would be more mad about this that a character they just introduced this season who has just been, like, a background comic relief character is the solution to everything. But it's such a deliberate anticlimax, I can't even be mad. Because, again, I was like, why is this character here? Except that he's one of the characters she always planned to have in the series. I was like, why is he, so this is why. So he could be a Deus Ex Machina at the end, but again, it doesn't even feel cheap. Even though that's exactly what it is. So he's like, well, let's let the scene play.
You have?
Oh yes, your security is a joke. And Vox is a bit of a cinephile.
Wait, how do you know about the security system?
Oh, I designed the whole system. Really? Yes.
So you know how to broadcast something to all of hell?
Yes.
Are you willing to—
So they're like, what? Suddenly? Why did you not present this information earlier, sir? Yeah, I also thought Baxter was voiced by Richard Horvitz. He sounds a lot like him. I think originally they were gonna have Horvitz do it, so I think he's doing a mimic of what Horvitz would have done. It might be like a SAG issue or the legal issues there were between Hell of a Boss and Hazbin Hotel before, you know, they were allowed to merge them. I think Horvitz is also the voice director for Hazbin. I'm not entirely sure. I know he's the voice director for Helluva. So it might have been a SAG issue. It might have been a SAG issue, so they had a different actor do it. But he's basically doing an impression of how Richard Horvitz would have done it, it seems. He's really good, though. I don't care. It's good, but...
Risk your job and life to help us?
Risk your job?
Yes.
He's like, yeah.
Well, you made sure that my blankets were always folded in my requested 45-degree angle to make it more tuckable to my liking. So I assume that made us best friends. Isn't it obvious?
Yeah, totally.
Then you could set up a—
So again, deliberate fucking anticlimax for why he's just willing to help them. Oh, you folded my blankets the exact OCD and, like, fucking anal retentive way I wanted you to. Thank you. You're my best friend now. So, another autistic short king in Baxter. Yes, indeed. Indeed. This is how you make lifelong friendships with a neurodivergent person. You're not even wrong. You're not even wrong.
At Soreheart520 sent a super chat. Hi Sai, I just woke up. So I missed to say this, but I thought human Vox was good looking. I do like seeing demon as when there were humans.
Yes. Unfortunately, yes, we already went over Brighter, which I was talking about being my favorite sequence, maybe in the entire show. But yeah. So you can catch that on the VOD if you want to rewatch it later. And I will be cutting this one down like I did the other one, but I won't be doing it as quick a turnaround. That nearly fucking killed me. So, but I don't have to, the season's over. I don't gotta rush it out this time. But I'll try to at least do it within a week. Anyway, so this is their grand plan. They're going to broadcast, a message from Pinchas from Heaven at the rally to tell everyone that redemption is real.
Compatible with Hell's in less than 24 hours.
You want me to invent something?
His special interest! Now, I haven't missed much, Jaden. We're still on the first episode. And then we got a joke with the rooster guy that's been there the whole time. This joke was okay. It didn't really land that much for me, but it is a little funny because he has just been in the background this entire season. So is this kind of a dumb, like, SpongeBob-ish joke? Yeah, really?
Magic Man sent a super chat. Exactly. I'm cool with eating humble pie if I'm wrong. Theory crafting is fun. Although that retweet and deletion by Jessica Vosk alluding to loot being Eve did get me interested. We'll see.
Really? I don't know how that makes any sense, though. Like, I don't know. I guess we'll see. Unless they're pulling a Gooseworks and they're, like, just, misdirecting us. So everyone's in on this plan. Everything's totally gonna work. Our heroes, everyone, they definitely know what they're doing. Vox, meanwhile, is, again, trying... Oh, yeah, I like this one part where, Alistair cuts into his reprise. Everybody has a little reprise here at the end of episode 7, which is pretty great.
Into what's gonna be me. Once I get up there,
You will fuck it up.
just watch.
You'll never
I just love that. Once I get up there, you'll fuck it up!
feel your cock. You're broken from the start. No victory will ever be enough.
I said he called him right out on that.
You can say it last I told you so while I slit your throat.
And this isn't quite a reprise because I don't think Valentino's really had a song of his own at all. So he has a little aside here where it seems like he actually maybe not loves Vox, but he's definitely very codependent or attached to him.
Don't be dramatic. He's just a man. He's being ruled because he's stressed out trying to do his master plan. Think about the future, Val. Don't let success break up the band. But as he rises higher, things aren't like they were before. And if he glows any brighter, will he see me anymore? Fox isn't on.
And then Velvet comes in and says, he's an asshole! Throw the whole man out, sister! But yeah, it is a little funny to see Valentino being so fucking weepy and melodramatic. It's like, dude, you are a fucking monster, and you have the gall to be like, my semi-husband thing is not paying attention to me, you know? Vel, you tell him, just throw the whole man out.
Oh, right, he's been a cunt.
He's being such a dick.
If he thinks that he can cut us out, fuck him. Just being blunt.
I love that these two are gossing together. But you know she's been doing it with Alistair too. And then Lucifer gets his little aside. He still has no idea what the fuck is going on.
How'd I get stuck in this scary box? Oh boy, this is bad. Charlie's gonna be so mad.
He's just completely clueless the entire finale, which I kind of love. You get a Gravity reprise! Oh god, I forgot about Gravity, because episodes 5 and 6 were so full of, like, really good songs, too. Gravity does get stuck in my head. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, maybe, but it's really fucking good.
What the fuck is wrong? This battle is
her voice is she's got, what's her name again? Jessica something? She's got such power to her voice. Just pure projection and power. And then we have Fallout Boy over here. And of course, obviously, Patrick Stump's voice fits the rock and roll sound more, because he's not a Broadway singer, let's be real. He wouldn't stand up to these people.
A Chip Manley once sent a super chat. Whoever makes the music in this seems to like adding original bits in the ensemble pieces. Just look at Alastair in the finale of season 1.
Yeah, they do that a lot.
At Aria_days sent a super chat. I love Patrick in this reprise.
Oh yeah, I like his little bit he gets later too. I would like to see him do a full song at some point. But again, like, Fallout Boy is not Broadway singer, so we maybe don't want to put him too much next to the stage people, because obviously their voices are gonna blow his away. I'm not saying he's a bad singer, he's a good singer, but he's not Broadway. You know, same goes for me. I'm a decent singer. I am not Broadway, you know. But no, he does sound good, and they give him music that suits him. So, but I was gonna say about the way it is written but this series is very traditional stage music. It is written very much like a traditional musical, where the songs are part of the story and don't stand on their own as much. Because K-Pop Demon Hunters was kind of clever with that, where the songs both apply to the story and can be listened to on their own, but typically in a musical, you're gonna have songs that really only make sense within the context of the musical itself. They can be fine to listen to on their own, but, you know, they are telling the story here, but if it's a really good musical, you could listen to the soundtrack and still get the entire story going on, you know what I mean?
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Gotta get that Jeremy Jordan belt in.
Gotta. He's so good. Man, he dances on stage while singing, too. That's hard.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Patrick Stump was a good choice for Abel's voice.
Yeah.
Has a rock sound just like Adam.
Exactly. He works for the rock sound, and, like, as a voice actor, he's really funny. You know, and he's playing this kind of nervous little man-child, you know? He's really good.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Honestly, punk rock being the son of heavy rock makes total sense.
Actually, yes. And the musical styles also reflect their characters. Again, very, very classical type of how musicals are written. Yeah, and they're really good taffies, guys. They're really good taffies. But yeah, obviously he's like pop punk to the heavy metal that was Adam. So yeah, Lute's like, no, you're gonna listen to me, motherfucker, because I know you're a spineless little tart. And he's like, my tummy hurts. Yeah, but I mean, like, you can kind of hear it, maybe not with my audio distortion, but you can kind of hear that, he's got a way more flat harmony to her melody when they're singing together, because there's no way his voice is gonna match hers, you know? But it works. It's really good, you know? And then we have Sarah's bit, which I really like to... I'm just gonna play the whole thing, and hopefully I don't get nuked, because I have a lot to say about it.
A Dynamicus8016 sent a super chat. Wicked is another example of music that is Broadway but also can chart on the Billboard.
Yeah, and what's-his-face who did Phantom of the Opera used to be, like, the king of that, you know? Andrew Lloyd Webber, there we go. I don't know why I blanked on his fucking name. Like, I'm not, like, a huge fan of Phantom, but I do like to use the songs as warm-ups, so, because they're good for that.
When I think about the future, my mind is filled with dread. A screaming conscience I cannot silence.
I'm gonna pause this for copyright real quick, sorry.
And I cannot outmaneuver these visions in my head of the deaths to come, the realms drowned in crushing violence. I tried to buy us time, but could I have done more to
So yeah, Sarah still has all these anxieties, and she's carrying so much on her shoulders, and there's no single right answer or path forward.
the drums of war, and I try to still my heartbeat for the breaking of the dawn, and pray the coming day's not our last one.
So to me, this is Sarah getting a taste of what it's like to be mortal. She's worrying about the future. She's worrying about people dying. She's worrying about, you know, war and devastation and destruction. Things that don't typically touch heaven, that she's probably never really experienced. So how can she judge these human souls when she doesn't know what that's like? But I think here she's getting a tiny taste of mortality and what Pensius was talking about how humans are just kind of scared and desperate all the time because mortality is a... what did he say? It's a swinging pendulum that has no rhyme or reason, and she's kind of feeling that for once, you know? I really like that, and you see her being, like, repentant in a church-like setting here, and I think that really drives that home.
At Spill Your Guts 317 sent a super chat. Think since S3 is ABT fam, we're gonna get Abel.
Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna get more Abel. He was a little more... Oh, you meant Cain? Well, we'll never get more Abel because he's a little more comic relief. Maybe Cain. Some people have speculated Zestial as Cain. Again, I don't think this characters are disguised as other characters thing is going to be as much as a thing as people think it is. I can't quite see it going there, but yeah, Cain is an interesting one. Like in some mythology, Cain is still alive, wandering the earth, and no one is allowed to kill him. So, I mean, I don't know. Has Vivziepop ever mentioned Cain? You know, there's, like, nothing there to work with, so... And the trajectory of the story she originally had in mind has probably changed, now that there's, like, a whole team writing it, you know? And I'm gonna comment on that later, because I feel like Charlie's evolution with the hotel is a reflection of that. Like, a very deliberate one. And I think that was the end of that episode. Yes, it was. So let's go to the next one. It's just gonna turn out to be Cain from Digital Circus. That would be pretty funny. If only Glitch and Spindlehorse could do a crossover, then that would get wild. So anyway, so we start with their master plan, which we have these funny stick figure drawings, which save on animation and are also just delightful. I might make some of these emojis in my server. I don't know, especially the nifty one, where she's just like a little gremlin in place going. And her plan for how to deal with angel dust is pretty much exactly what they fucking do, which is pretty funny.
Once inside, Cherry and Husk, you two split off and find Angel.
And then, once you find him, break the V's mind control with the power of friendship. Or splash him with water or something.
And if that doesn't work, just knock his ass out and drag him back. We can figure out the rest once he's safe.
That's like exactly what they end up doing too. Kind of. Doesn't quite work out that way. And then we have more like little gremlin nifty stick figure there, which I fucking love. But yes, I might have to like take some screenshots and make emojis in my Discord out of these. Maybe emojis for YouTube as well. I could probably get away with that. I haven't given you guys any new emojis in a while. I feel bad. I need to give you something for your memberships.
Jahudi sent a super chat. Cain is in LA, moonlighting as a cab driver, obviously.
I don't know what that's a reference to, but thank you, Jahudi. Anyway, so that's their master plan. I like the little crying Vox here, too.
Redemption is possible. Emily, that's when you make your entrance and with Charlie by your side in a show of unity between realms, everyone will see the fight.
Yes, okay, so that's their plan. They're gonna broadcast from heaven that Pensius is alive and in heaven. And then we get these awesome gala outfits for Charlie and Vaggie. A little bit more of a fan of Charlie's and Vaggie's. I don't like the half and half vest top on Vaggie's for some reason. I kind of feel like that should have just been symmetrical, but I don't know. But I like Charlie's outfit a lot. It's really cool. Very good, and it reflects her personality.
Everyone in position?
Good.
Maestro, welcome.
And he's sucking up to the other overlords.
Princess Morningstar! Glad to see you accepted my invitation. Come on up here, where everyone can see you.
Vox, where is my dad? You said he'd be here.
He's around, don't worry.
He's around, he's
I
not
see
lying.
You brought a date. And an angel, no less. Bold move. I can respect a statement.
You're so fucking funny.
Well, somebody animate Mirabelle to that. I love that line read. You're so fucking funny. Anyway, so he alienates the other V's again by sitting Charlie next to them.
Anyway, Princess, hope you're in the mood to celebrate my victory all night, because tomorrow, I'm taking heaven by force! Isn't
Sure you
right,
are, pal.
everyone?
Sure you are. There you go.
Seriously? Fuck this! I'm done. Val, you.
They're like, no, Val, you can't. No, don't make us sit with her. She's a loser. Oh my god. So he alienates the other V's again because he doesn't give a shit about them anymore. Doesn't think he needs them anymore. And then he put together a compilation of their best moments together.
I made a collage of all our best moments together to celebrate.
I love this look on Carmilla. I love every look on her that isn't her with her fuck-ass horn hair.
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. Some antennae vibes going on? Viv needs to explain Vaji's whole pirate thing she has going on.
I think it's supposed to be like an admiral / angel. I don't know what the hell she's going for here. I don't know. Maybe should have gone to Velvet for fashion advice, but I guess they're warring.
I don't know what you're doing here, but I want no part of it.
She's like, I don't want to be here, and...
What part of no do you not understand?
Once heaven is gone.
She's like, okay, look, Carmilla, you don't think they're gonna come for you and your girls? You really think that? I mean, they're gonna be pretty pissed you built this thing. Just don't stop me if I go to break your machine, okay? You know, they kind of have a tacit agreement that Vaggy's gonna do whatever she wants and Carmilla's just not gonna interfere. So, Carmilla doesn't exactly agree, but she also doesn't say anything, so...
Just don't try to stop me.
And this one is us when you failed to show any evidence that your hotel works. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, and anyway, well, Carmilla Carmine's name is a reference to the opera Carmine, so she's got a carmine flower in her hair. She says, yeah, it's thematic. So, anyway, so now the plan, oh yeah, I like this little bit with Emily and Husk, and Emily is using her fingers as binoculars.
The pangolins have landed.
What?
The V's are distracted.
Then just say that. Fuck.
I don't know.
We don't need code words, girl. Come on. She's a little too into the spy shit, I think. She is cute. I love Emily. She's fucking adorable. So they get in with Baxter's card. Everyone's distracted. And of course it's an aquarium with a shark. And he's also got... Lucifer's crying with his mascara. There we go. So, Cherry and Husk find Angel Dust.
Angie.
Who is really fucked up right now. But yeah, the crying mascara of Lucifer as well is pretty funny.
The look on his face was priceless. What the hell?
And they get hacked, bitches!
Guess what, fucker? I have a little surprise for you.
Oh no, you fucking don't.
She turned it on him. Charlie's got the upper hand now, for once. She starts giving a speech to everybody. Vox tries to stop them, but Baxter's too fast for him.
Oh, hell. You all know me, and you also know all the ways I failed. But I want to tell you about someone who didn't fail. Someone who proved redemption is possible, even when I couldn't. Someone named Sir...
I think it says click to add subtitle under their title here. Good graphic design.
Pentious. Many of you know Sir Pentious. I don't. Okay, well, he was a sinner.
He's like, okay, well, okay, he wasn't that famous, but listen, he totally got redeemed, guys. And then, Vaggie discovers that Lucifer is in the in the power source for the fucking railgun.
Hey! It's you! It's Charlie's girlfriend! What are you
He's still
doing
picking
here?
a name, so he doesn't know what to call her.
Saving you, apparently. Do you have any idea what you're attached to?
No idea.
I have no idea what's going on and never do. So yeah, Lucifer continues to be a useless idiot, which we all love him for that. So Charlie goes on giving her impassioned speech, and Fox tries to interrupt her, but Baxter the goat, let's just play that bit.
Alright, princess, this is my
He just fucking mutes him.
In our battle to defend against Adam and the Exorcist army, Pentious fought valiantly and ultimately.
And of course, he can't yap, so he's powerless now. So much he burns out his screen. I love little details like that. So they're ready to show everybody Pentious. They're ready to go and enact their master plan.
And he is in heaven, and this time I can prove it. Pentious, Baxter, now!
Affirmative.
Oh shit! So what? Let's see. The hashtags she hit him with were short stuff and dumb fish nerd. Oh, killer! So of course, fucking Velvet's an internet witch. Which goals?
Lollipop Guild to stop us. Hilarious.
Oh yeah, this little bit's funny. Or Nifty's like, "You're really pretty, lady."
Wow, you're really pretty, lady.
I know.
Like, I'm gonna kick your ass, though. This is a good fight between little tiny gremlins, yes.
Present.
And Vox still can't talk, which good for all of us. But he plugs himself back into his network there to try to. Hang on, before we see Charlie get fucked over, I wanna. Yeah, let's play the scene.
Sir Pentious, direct from heaven here to tell you himself.
So typical. It's very typical, yeah. Connectivity issues.
Oh gosh. No. What's happening?
Vox goes over and he plugs himself back into his network, and he's messing with the audio settings, which just amused me. And then they splash Angel with water. That's one of the suggestions they had made.
Husk, it's time to go.
Like, okay, let's just get him out of here. Of course, Angel's confused and doesn't know what's going on. He doesn't know who the hell is talking to him or touching him right now. And Cherry just puts him in a sack and has apparently done this many times before.
Trust me, I've done this before. You're gonna want the vomit sack. I'm gonna puke.
This is how you know they're best friends. So unfortunately, Valentino shows up and is like, where the fuck are you going with that? That's mine. Referring to Angel Dust, of course. There's a really cool fight scene. And he uses his customized, his Rolly bot there.
Hello?
How do you guys have earpieces with no ears? What the fuck is going on here? So Emily just comes in herself to try to convince everybody.
Please, everyone, give us a chance. I'm here to tell you that heaven believes in redemption as well, and doesn't want to cause you any more harm. Leaders of heaven were led to believe sinners wanted nothing more than to hurt us.
So she comes in and gives her friendship speech, you know.
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. Shock.wave seeing Val as mommy was cute.
Was it mommy or daddy?
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. I love he doesn't recognize Husk. He just recognizes him as not Cherry, so danger.
Yeah, basically. Wasn't bothered by Cherry at all. And yes, are you really friends if you don't have a vomit sack between the two of you? You know? You're making fun of my connectivity issues. Looks like I did drop some frames at some point. God fucking damn it. Anyway, so, Vox unfortunately gets the ability to talk back.
Each and every one of you. Yes, you all just need to decide if you believe in yourselves. Wait, why are they looking at us like that?
Nice try, princess, but you failed again. These people are...
Stop turning your head all the way around, you freak. So anyway, he hypnotizes everybody because he's losing, basically. Baxter's too busy cheering for Nifty fighting against Velvet to actually do what he's supposed to be doing, which, you know, fair. And then we get a cool fight scene between Husk and Cherry and Valentino, which I just wanted to highlight at least one part of it. I don't think if the fight's over yet. I think this is when they blind him. I know, she kills the robot. That's what it is. Okay.
At Swordheart520 sent a super chat. The ones with earpieces are the people with powers.
That's true. I guess they're using their powers to replicate an earpiece. I guess, so yeah, I'll have to accept that. So yeah, obviously trying to be Steven Universe here isn't working out for Emily.
Look at you! Leading your friends into disaster yet again!
At least all he did was put her on a chair. I mean, you have to sit there and listen to him, but...
Not Lilith, not Alistair, not the
Yeah, we gotta hear this speech, so...
Say it, Charlie. Look into the camera and tell everyone out there that you lost! And I'm the most powerful sinner in hell! Not Lilith, not Alistair, not the bees, me!
And we see Alistair's sinister little grin there when he says that, huh? Yes. So Alistair interferes with this, and he does something interesting. He cashes in the deal he made with Charlie last season, at last. At the perfect moment.
Oh, he needs it!
What? Alistair, why?
Come on, Charlie. Do me this one simple favor.
Don't make me.
Go.
Now, when there were leaks, people seemed disappointed. This was how he was going to cash in his favor, but this is, like, so fucking clever of him. He had this in his back pocket the entire time and was waiting for the perfect opportunity to use it, and this fucking went big for him. This got him everything he wanted.
On, tell everyone
Of course, Charlie had to humiliate herself for it.
Fox is the strongest sinner in hell.
Now, does her just saying it make it true, or is it just how many people are on his side gives him power? It's not really clear how it works. I don't think there's really hard magic here, you know? I don't think it's, like, supposed to be, like, a hard lore or hard magic system, so just go with it. It's rule of cool, man. It's rule of cool. But it does seem like that does give him a boost of power, like, for real. And because he's at least feeling more powerful, his form changes. So again, I really think this is more rule of cool than actual hard lore. Too many people try to make this into a hard lore series, and it's like, you just relax, okay? That's not really what we're here for.
At Scoony the 2 Indie sent a super chat. Alastair came up with one hell of a Batman plan.
I know, right?
He knew Vox so well he planned around all of his weaknesses and exploited them.
To be fair, that's not exactly hard to do. Vox is an idiot.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. V and Alastair and his contractor fight reprise, but the difference is they have friends to combat them.
That's true, that's true. He's a TV, of course he gets stronger the higher his approval rating. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. And here we have a classic. Vox was playing checkers. Al was playing 4D chess.
Yeah, basically. Vox was playing checkers, Al was playing Go. More like. But... So anyway, that gives him all the power he needs to act like he's the strongest one in hell. Vaggie is still trying to get Lucifer out of there. Line go up, Al!
Would this be considered a box? What is a box?
Lucifer's just...
Box. That's a funny word.
The kidnappers would give him back if they were paying attention to him. So she has to leave because obviously it's gonna fire again at some point. Alright, and then... the second part of Alistair's plan kicks in.
Thank you.
Charlie was playing Connect 4, yes.
So much at everything you try to do. Just thank you.
Well, actually, I missed a detail earlier, because you see, I just noticed this one detail, and it's kind of just... It's just interesting to me. When do we... I think, when do we see the shot with Rosie? I'll just play it, and hopefully I don't get
Alistair,
fucking
why?
nuked.
Come on, Charlie. Do me this west.
Princess! Hell, finally listening to you!
There we go. So when his deal with Rosie breaks, it's like a delicate little chain around his neck, you know, which kind of reflects the relationship she had with him. It's kind of a light chain. He's her pet. You know, he's like a little Pomeranian, you know? That's kind of the relationship they have. But with Vox, it's prisoner shackles that come off his wrists when he escapes Vox's deal. And I think that reflects the deal / the relationship they had with each other. I just thought that was a neat detail. No real point in pointing it out. Just kind of like a did you know?
You have no idea.
Number 15.
All I can say is thank you for sucking so much at everything you try to do. Just thank you.
He touches her shoulders. And this happens.
You absolute idiot!
Yeah, because see, it's more like prisoner shackles when it's Vox's deal being broken. I just thought that was an interesting detail.
At Chipmanly1 sent a super chat. Oh Vox. Poor, stupid Vox. Fell for the oldest trick in the book.
He falls for the oldest trick in the book again and again and again. Like, maybe on Earth you were a big dick serial killer, man, but you're in hell with the worst of the worst now.
At CatPeasant106 sent a super chat. I love how much of a hypocrite Alastair is here.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is disgusted with Vox for touching Charlie when did the same thing constantly in S1 and the pilot. It is so in character.
I think what it is, though, is he always hated when Vox touched his shoulders, because we see Vox do that in the flashback. So he was probably doing that with Alistair a lot, and it always annoyed him, and he's been holding this grudge for like 70 fucking years. Is that really why he doesn't like Vox? Like, you were always touching me. It was so annoying. Ugh.
At Aria_Days sent a super chat. Him calling Vox a creep, right after touching Carly, made me think he's the slighest bit protective of her actually. Probably not, but I can dream.
No, I think it's exactly what I just said. It was like, you were always touching me, Vox. I don't like that, and I don't like you. Ugh.
What the fuck is going on?
He basically says it right here.
You swore not to lay your hands on Charlie, but you just couldn't help yourself, could you? You fucking creep. You're always doing that, and I hate it!
It makes me think the reason he has had this rivalry with fucking Vox for 70 years is because he got annoyed that Vox was always putting his hands on his shoulders. That also seems very in character for Alistair.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. It's interesting Charlie words have some power.
Yeah, I wonder if this is going to play into things in the future, you know? I wonder, because I mean, Lilith's voice is what gave Hell power in the first place, so... I don't know, so...
This doesn't count. I didn't hurt her.
That's not what I said, motherfucker! So yeah, he's like, no, Vox, I said you can't lay your hands on her. I was being very literal, you fucking dipshit.
I didn't say not to hurt her, you moron.
He's so happy. So, Vox, of course, is having a little meltdown now.
It worked, didn't it? Baby, I'm a demon in hell. It's kind of our thing.
He's very sassy this episode. He's been hanging around Velvet too much. So, they get to have a fight. His staff is still broken, though. Don't forget. His staff is still fucking broken. And he's got this much power fighting Vox. That's,
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck type shit low.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Alistair would be Bugs Bunny, and Vox would be Daffy Duck. Yep, it's a tale as old as time. But yeah, so we are gonna see a cool fuck-off anime fight here. This is what I've been saying about how Alistair's true power is being a trickster character. No, he doesn't have to be Omni-Man and show everybody how fucking powerful he is and how big his fucking Kamehameha is. Certain people out there with British accents who don't know any better. Anyway, so...
Doesn't matter that you're free. I'll just beat your ass back into
I told you one last time. You didn't. He just surrendered to you for this plan, asshole. He's evil Bugs Bunny. I guess Bugs Bunny. He's very evil Bugs Bunny.
And now we can finally settle this.
And now we can finally spend the animation budget.
Finally, a fight with you that might be a...
Anyway.
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. I had a coworker that would do that, so I relate.
Oh, always put their hands on your shoulders without permission? Yeah.
At Hurtworks sent a super chat. The amount of morons calling Alastra a fraud the last couple of weeks is crazy to me. Got out of 2 deals in 30 seconds and got Rosie to get a boost.
No shit. You know, like, he's a trickster character. How can people not understand this? That's his modus operandi.
At Soreheart520 sent a super chat. I'm getting Persona 4 vibes with Vox TVs.
We were also comparing it to Brain Scratch, the episode Brain Scratch from Cowboy Bebop, which probably also inspired that. So, you know, which was also inspired by something earlier. You know how it is. Humans constantly iterate on each other's ideas. That's how we create things. Anyway, this fight scene is really fucking cool, though, and I enjoy it. Oh yeah, I think we do go back to the Valentino fight in the middle of it, though. We kind of cross over, but... Oh yeah, and then Vox gets some really big kaiju form now, which is pretty cool. I guess because he's more powerful or feeling more powerful right now. And this was also making me think about how well this show plays in Japan. It is very popular in Japan right now, and it's probably because of anime-inspired bullshit like this. But I was also thinking about it. When you look at the demons who used to be humans, they're kind of like yokai. They're wicked humans who went to the underworld and became supernatural creatures of a certain temperament and theme. So it's very similar to the concept of yokai, which is why I can see how it plays well in Japan. That was just... I don't know, it's just a random thought I had, you know? But it was making me think about that, like how these were human beings at one point, and now they're supernatural eldritch fucking demon entities, you know?
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. His monster form looking like a virus.
You're
AOK
right!
Emoji.
I was thinking spider, but yeah, you're right. It does look like a virus. Goes along with computers and TVs and shit, yeah. Media. Memes, mind viruses, etc. So, they have a cool-ass fight, and then we go back to the other cool-ass fight. Actually, let's look a little bit of... No, wait, that's Valentino. A little bit of this. This is some good-ass animation. Holy shit. You wouldn't think this style would lend itself well to scenes like this, but... works. And then we go back to the fight between Val and Cherry and Husker, and there was just one part I wanted to point out where I love the magician themes to oh, actually I think we have to first talk about the actual dramatic thing that happened. So Angel Dust is still, you know, brainwashed. So unfortunately, Val calls him for help because he's losing.
Angie, what the fuck?
He ain't doing so good. He ain't doing so good. So he starts choking out Cherry, which is horrifying.
Angel, stop! We're your friends!
Not the time for the power of...
She's like, it's not the... And then Huss just punches him and he snaps out of it, which is kind of what Vaggie told him to do. But he doesn't realize he's still choking Cherry because he has like 4 fucking arms. And he's horrified by this. As you would be if you just woke up out of a daze strangling your best friend. Yeah, that's pretty fucked. That's pretty fucked. So I just wanted to point out this bit with the Huss power.
Goodbye, Gato. Goodbye. What?
I love, since his powers are magician themed, he can disappear into his hat. We saw him do that earlier when he was fighting Velvet, too, and I just fucking love that so much.
At Sketchy Wolf Grill 9564 sent a super chat. Vox getting fucked over by his need to destroy Bambi is hilarious.
Yeah, you summarized the plot right there. Hello? Next super chat. Hello? And my chat is frozen again. Ugh. Why is everything breaking? Why must this be? Trying to get it to go. Maybe I can just tell it to replay. Replay?
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. The Japanese comparisons remind me how I made my Sinnersonis full demon form resembles Machinderman from the Digimon franchise.
I unfortunately don't know much about Digimon, but I'll take your word for it. But yeah, it suits the concept of yokai. So I could see why it plays in Asia. Was just really my point on that one. So then, Val gets knocked out the window by exploding dice, which is cool. Unfortunately, I think he kind of likes being asphyxiated, so, that's not much of a punishment. So they get Angel the fuck out of there. As they should. Let me go back to the fight with, Vox. It's, of course, he's losing, so he calls Shockwave his new pet. We gotta see what the screen says. Let's see. Up there it says, Directive, Father! Daddy status, injured! Question mark, kill mode! So, we see the inner workings of how Shockwave's brain works. Alice just like, what the fuck? And then he gets knocked by its tail because he's an incompetent buffoon. Hello, Super Chats. Hello, Super Chats. Are you broken now? That's all I need. Hang on, let me... Oop. Just refreshed. The, Stream elements down right now. I guess I'll just read the supers out loud. Let's see, is that Weak Freak there? Says, that scene made me wonder if he strangled his sis. No, I mean, he killed his dad. I assumed he shot his dad, but maybe not. And then, I'm being told that U-Tunes made a Shock.Wave plush, which I might be interested in getting one of those. But I would also like if my stream elements would work right now. That would be great. Let's control center. Hello? 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 Can we go a day without something breaking?
At Weak Freak sent a super chat.
Ah, I fixed it!
That scene made me wonder if he strangled his sis.
Don't think so, but yes, obviously, just strangling your best friend against your will is kind of horrifying on its own, so... Okay, are you gonna load the other one now? I don't know what's causing this, unfortunately. Getting overstimulated? Yeah. I will be editing a video out of this, so... I know it's a lot with the filter I have to have on screen and the audio distortion I have to have in order not to get nuked by fucking YouTube. Okay, we can keep sending super chats. I can't guarantee if they're gonna fucking work, apparently, because it's being dumb. Can I switch to a different configuration, perhaps, per schnips?
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. U-Tunes made a plush.
Okay.
At Mysterious Mouse 4973 sent a super chat. Something also funny is at one point, you see Val through eyes. He's labeled as mommy.
I see. Yes, alright. That's what someone was mentioning earlier. I thought it said Vox was mommy. I get you. Okay. As we know, Vox is one of those guys who's fucking another guy but insists he's straight, so of course he'd call him mommy. So then Vox gets a little crazy.
You still can't take me one-on-one. You need to
The bad tingles are back! The bad tingles are back!
And this is thematically relevant because he just torches his own district. Like, all he's doing is blowing up his own buildings and his own people right now, which, you know, yeah, is expected of somebody like Vox. He's very self-defeating. Yeah, not just Pentagram City, like I said, his fucking district that he owns. And of course, Emily and Charlie are like, we need to just go help people, because that's all you can do in these overreaching, horrible situations, is just do what you can to help. You know, almost like that's a good lesson some people need to hear. That you can't be the savior of everybody, you just have to do what you can. And Carmilla, though, is moved by this, and decides, you know what? I'm gonna go help Vaggie destroy the thing I made for that asshole. And Velvet's still fighting, Nifty. And her and Baxter take Velvet down.
That's it!
Again, she's an internet witch. He's an internet warlock, I guess. And yep, she's got a bald doll head. We all called it. And we see she falls to the ground, she is just a ball-jointed doll. Like, for real. It seems like her hair and her outfits are part of her powers. Like, that's how she changes them so frequently. She could just kind of do that, you know? Yes, Baxter is the hacker known as 4chan, because we see her putting herself back together later. And she's just kind of, like, blipping her hair and her outfit on. So Baxter's about to let the broadcast go through. The day is about to be saved. And the laser just, skims them and destroys his computer, so...
What do we do now?
Yeah, they're like, well, unless Pensius can pull something from his end, I don't know!
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. Blitz in his office like the fuck was that?
There's a big, like, shining light outside, he's just like, the fuck? Goes back to playing with, like, horses, little horse figurines. Actually, it'd be funny if they do reference that in Hell of a Boss. There's just, like, a bright light in the sky, and they're all kind of like, huh? Yeah, there's a funny, yeah, of course, they say Pensius is gonna have to do it from his end.
Yes, I heard, I am inventing as fast as I can!
There we go, Val putting herself back together, she just kind of zaps her hair on, she rescues Val, and they're both like, Vox is getting a little cray-cray, Vox is getting a little out of his mind here, and, Val sees this man acting an absolute fool and goes, damn, Poppy. And Velvet's like, no!
Losing his shit.
Damn, Poppy.
It's like the little return of the no joke. It's like, how do you live with them, girl? How do you live with them? So, Carmilla shows up to help Vaggie destroy the railgun.
Carmilla?
And again, how much Carmilla seems to relate to her seems to indicate that Carmilla may too be a fallen angel, I think. Like, their color scheme for sure. Vox is realizing he's making a fool of himself. Uh-oh. It's like those dreams you have where you're giving a speech at school and you're in your underwear, you know?
At 5 Kios sent a super chat. Vox just losing his marbles in Act 3. As one does.
I do like how Alistair kept predicting things about him, even from Season 1. Let's see. Carmilla has no time for this lesbian nonsense. Velvet has no time for this gay nonsense. Yeah. So anyway, Vox gets very nihilistic now and says, you know what, how about we just, like, fuck everybody? He tries to get Alistair again. Emily's still flying around saving people. And then this is very interesting, because this is what I'm talking about, Emily embodying, like, what is supposed to be Christian selflessness. I mean, she saves the life of Alistair just because it's the right thing to do. Alistair, the fucking serial killer who was indebted to a cannibal overlord who wants to become, like, the most powerful Eldritch Dark being in existence. She still saves his ass because it's the right thing to do. And she gets injured in the process. So someone like her could even save someone like him from certain death, you know? And again, that's kind of embodying that sort of selflessness Christians are supposed to have, or claim to have, and especially in the United States, they don't seem to have. But that's a story for another day. I am trying to keep the fedora off my head. Anyway, so I just thought that was very interesting how, like, selfless and even Christ-like, you could say, that action of Emily's is.
At Soreheart520 sent a super chat. Sinners can't have babies, but what about angels?
They can. Lucifer did. He had Charlie. So, and Emily is younger than Sarah. She had to come from somewhere. Maybe angels reproduce differently in normal circumstances, but Lilith is human, so obviously she would do it the normal way. So, yeah. So I wonder, my theory right now is Carmilla is a fallen angel who was in love with a hellborn demon who was her husband that died, because we saw what looked like 2 wedding rings on a chain. I don't know if she was ever married to Zestiel. Zestiel seems to mostly be, like, her oldest friend and confidant. Like, there might be semi-romantic feelings between them, but they seem to both just be kind of just too old and too dispassionate to really do anything with it, you know? You know what I mean? So that's just kind of the read I get on the two of them. So Sarah's like, no, don't send the army yet. I still want to believe in Sarah and that this can work.
Please, give me more time. I can do this.
Obviously, angels come in stork baskets. You're correct.
Positive. Trust
Tensions is
me.
like, please, please.
Very well, but please, get Emily out of there.
So she doesn't want them to bring down the army. She just wants them to go rescue Emily, because Emily is a poor, delicate, naive little thing. You know? But she is standing by her principles, and that is admirable. This is when Vox loses his marbles in Act 3 and just decides, you know what? Killing everybody! Fuck you! My ego is bruised and it's everyone else's problem. Lucifer ain't doing so hot either.
If it overloads, it will blow, taking you, us, and half the pentagram.
He's like, I don't care anymore. I got my ego bruised. I have a bad narcissistic boo-boo.
Fuck heaven and fuck all of you! As long as I wipe that smile off Alistair's fucking face!
He's like, lol. Well, he's obsessed with Al because Al is the one that got away. Al rejected him. Al is the one he can't surpass, and that drives him fucking crazy. Again, he is a sociopath. It is a narcissistic injury, whereas Alistair is a psychopath, which might be a little more dangerous in the long run. So. And then fucking Velvet just, like, drop kicks him. And predictably, it's the other V's that take him out, because he's been neglecting them.
Killing us over that stupid deer!
It's over, you dumb.
I love how Val just rips his head off. Get him to stop.
My fucking destiny! I'm a fucking god!
I'm a fucking god. He just rips his head off. Like, we're getting the fuck out of here. This has his 2 only friends under each arm and is ready to fly the fuck away.
Oh, shit. No, we have to get people to safety.
And now they all know they're kind of fucked, actually.
At Spoonie the 2 ND sent a super chat. I wish Vox's screen glitched more like it did during Stayed Gone. Otherwise, 10 tenths scene.
I could see them overusing that, though, and, like, you know, if it's not completely necessary for the scene, like, why put in the extra work, but...
At DinoNuggy22 sent a super chat. I still stand by with Vox. I know how it is to do anything to achieve your goal, lol.
Well, Vox is a cautionary tale of what happens when you have too much ego in that and you take it too far, you know? And you're too busy trying to prove how much better you are than other people. Yeah, sinners can regen, I guess. It works like the Johnny the Homicidal Maniac hell, where people can get killed every day and still regen. It's only angelic steel that can kill people permanently. However, that fucking ray gun is made out of angelic steel and powered by an angel, so it could permakill all of them. I could buy that, yeah.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. Thou couldn't fly anyway since one of his antennae are damaged.
Oh, is that what stopped him there? I wasn't entirely sure, actually. And part of his wings cloak is burned there. So then we get this scene where Emily walks up to the death ray that's about to explode and starts using her powers to try to contain it, even though she's injured. And again, it's that self-sacrificing aspect that is supposed to be part of Christianity. Or just good religious faith in general, you know? But again, it's maybe to her own detriment to a bit. But we get to hear her sing.
Let it echo.
And of course, Charlie's the first to join her, which gives her the strength to stand up straight. They both start feeding their power into it, and they both have unique powers to themselves. And yes, this is power of friendship anime bullshit. Yes, it is. But I'm fucking here for it. Again, when something can be corny and campy, but sincere and earnest, and owns what it is, that's what makes for good entertainment, you know? It's like anything like that. Like, fucking look at Everything Everywhere All at Once, or BoJack, or anything that is, like, really campy and corny and owns being campy and corny.
Magic Man sent a super chat. He's a literal talking head.
Now he is, yeah. They're just gonna mount Vox on the wall somewhere and just ignore him for a while.
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. I'll be honest, I freaked the fuck out thinking Emily was about to sacrifice herself.
I know,
I
right?
would not forgive. She's just a baby.
I mean, she did get, a permanent injury from it, though, so that's important, I think.
At Soreheart520 sent a super chat. Here My Hope might be my favorite.
It is a very pretty ensemble song. Ensemble songs don't tend to be my favorites. I think it's just a personal taste thing.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. This entire scene is so beautiful and well done.
Yeah, and like I said, it's earnest, it's sincere. Sincerity is such a rare thing to find in mainstream entertainment these days. All of it's cynical. All of these fucking corporations are headed by people who are not creatives and don't understand creatives and don't understand the process of writing, art, special effects, shit like that. They just don't get it and they don't care, you know? And that's why the movie industry has been dying. They keep making these billion-dollar movies thinking brand recognition is the only thing that's going to carry it, and then the movie tanks and they don't know why. But it's because you rushed your special effects, you were filming without a script, you kept changing things in the middle of everything. That's why your movies fucking suck.
At Scoony the 2ND sent a super chat. Vox is going to show up on one of those stands on wheels they use in school. Also, Nifty casually revealing she's an overlord during this scene.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. We're gonna talk about that. Let's get on with it. So, everybody comes to join them one by one, feeding into the power here. First it's only the good guys, because here comes Husk, and he has the little card suits as his power. I just love how everybody has like a little custom effect for their power. It's just cute. It's cute and it's a neat detail that suits all of them, you know?
Face sent a super chat. It's also the power of song emo. Lilith empowered sinners with her voice, likely through song.
Imagine that music has actual power in a musical! Set in a supernatural setting. Wow! So, anyway. But then Nifty comes in. Nifty comes in with her own little loopity-doopity powers. Let's talk about this for a second. That's from Husk. Nifty, where is you? We gotta talk about you. So, in this scene, the only people we see contribute to this are either overlords or former overlords like Husk. Now the question I have is, does Alistair even own Nifty's soul? Does she just follow him around because she likes him? Is Nifty secretly an overlord? Does he have a deal with her too? Because we've seen that Alistair owns Husk's soul, but we've never seen any actual evidence that he owns Nifty's soul at all. She seems to just follow him around because she likes him. So, I hope they never explain it. I hope they never fucking explain what her position actually is. I hope they never fucking explain it. But for now, I'm going to assume Nifty is God. Yeah, that seems reasonable.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Emily, Charlie, and all the overlords, plus Val and Val, coming together to save the city. And then there's Lux, being left out and ignored Lamau.
Yeah. Rip Bozo, eat shit. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to point out that little deal, because at one point, Angel and the others come in to support Husk. There we go. And so the three of them are just, you know, arm in arm with him, but they're not actually zapping the thing with their powers. So this is clearly only an Overlord thing. So, what the fuck is going on with Nifty? That's just special. That's just special. And then, first, like I said, first it's the good guys. And then some of the other overlords come in, because, well, this is their fucking town, too. Oh, no, first Luke comes in. Like, I'ma fuck you all up! Luke, fucking chill.
What are you doing here? I'm here to finish what I started.
So let's get Emily and go!
No, how can you be so cold-hearted? Everybody
How can you be so retarded? Anyway, so we got Fallout Boy getting his own little solo.
Can't breathe, vision's getting blurry now. Nosebleed, never been so worried.
During this whole part, I was like, "Go, Fallout Boy, go!" So again, he obviously can't stand up to the Broadway singers, but this is very good, and it's clearly in like the Fallout Boy rock / pop punk style, so it suits him very, very well. And it's a good little solo just in the middle, and it goes along with the sound of gravity as well. So it ties in leitmotif wise.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. I like to think Nifty got people into soul contracts to help her clean up, and they sign like lol whatever, not realizing she meant all of hell.
She's secretly the most powerful.
Days sent a super chat. I think her powers might be sewing. She had her needle with velvet, and her powers look like stitches kinda.
Oh yeah, you're right. It is showing
Miss
needles.
Jasmine
Yeah.
305 sent a super chat. Saw someone online say that tables, let me stop you right there, was also what Adam said to Charlie in his introduction.
Oh, parallels! It's like poetry. They rhyme. Anyway, so he finally stands up to Loot, just to stop this fucking chaos.
Supposed to do something. Am I supposed to do something? Do I run? Do I dare?
Voice sound too, isn't it?
My own prayer, get a grip, throw a pair. Let me stop you right there. There's a cause for attack. Swallow your pride, cast your blood, lost aside. Bitch, you better fall back.
And him standing up like that clearly reminded her of Adam and humbled her a bit. So...
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Patrick Stump did voiced act in Stars vs. Evil 2.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I heard that show ended terribly, so I never watched it. I'm not really a big fan of Fallout Boy. I mean, I listened to them probably at the height of their popularity in, like, the early 2000s. But I will say, I do appreciate that new cover of We Didn't Start the Fire that they did. When I first saw it, because I was actually listening to the radio one day, which is rare. I usually just play my own music in the car, but I was listening to the radio for whatever reason, and I see it pop on my screen, like, We Didn't Start the Fire, covered by Fallout Boy, and I was like, oh, fucking really? But then they performed it exactly like the Billy Joel original, but with new updated lyrics, and I was like, okay, actually, I like this, and I feel like we should update this song like every 30 years. Actually, I'm on board with this now. So, that's just my little aside about how I'm just kind of okay with Fallout Boy. I thought you all should know that, for some reason. Again, the format, I'm still building the format of these streams. I'm just gonna say random tangents on a side. So anyway, they fuck off with Emily. They stop being, oh no, they don't fuck off with Emily yet, that's right, no. She's still there helping. But then the other overlords start coming in.
Okay. You would risk your life for souls that heaven sought to kill.
And here's Zestiel coming back to her, which is her sign that this is the right thing to do. Because Carmilla don't give a fuck what anybody thinks except Zestiel, it seems. You know? So, and he does seem to be her confidant and her advisor and her mentor. And again, maybe something a little romantic there, maybe, but it's kind of low-key. Probably not something they're going to act on, blah, blah, blah. That's how I see it anyway. So yeah, he came back to her the second she was willing to aid them in disarming this fucking thing that's gonna kill them all. So all the other overlords step in. They all have their own little versions of their powers, because like the Maestro has like you know, spirit ghostly fire, and Zizi over there has sound wave bars, which is cool because she's like fucking 2003 like fucking ecstasy scene shit. I know exactly when you designed this character, Vivzy Pop. It's very obvious. And the two rage demons have like little knives coming out of theirs. It's good shit. It's good shit. Looks like Alfred has like their own little yeah. I do think Zizi's powers look the coolest. I will say that. I like her little waveform. That's what I meant, not sound wave. Waveform powers there. Hers are definitely the coolest. Zestiel has just green magic. Carmilla Carmine has like some kind of like screw-looking thing. Rosie will come in later, and she has like roses with vines. So Rosie comes in and says, "You gotta help him, Alistair. Like, you could actually solve this."
What's in it for me?
Sweetheart, you have no room calling anybody else a double-dealing manipulator. You two are peas in a fucking pod over here.
You don't work for free. You want help, well, you know the fee.
I will not reward a snake like you.
You watch them die unless you do.
You wouldn't dare.
Quid pro quo, it's only fair.
You really are a demon pet.
I came the day we met.
I love that little bit where he's like, "You knew my game the day we met." And she just gives him that sort of like impressed, knowing smile, kind of little bit of pride, like, "I've taught you well." You know, I do like their dynamic a lot. And so in exchange for repairing his staff, both him and her will come and help them with the bomb. It seems to be what just occurred there.
The day we met. Hear my
And then even Vel and Val get in on it because they're like, well, it's better than dying. Vox. Rip loser. Yeah. You got no friends no more, Vox.
At Spill Your Guts 317 sent a super chat. Zestiel should have shot Spider, only half joking.
He should have positioned his hands like Spider-Man when he shot his powers out. Is what he should have done.
At Sketchy Wolf Grill 9564 sent a super chat. Glass houses Rosie darling.
Exactly, like, lady! Come on now, excuse you. You're the one who told the guy to fuck off for 7 years, and then when you see him again say, "Alistair, where have you been?" As if you don't fucking know.
At Aria_Days sent a super chat. I wonder why the faces highlighted in the fire are faces Rosie doesn't want to die.
Are we going on a Rosie is secretly Lilith? Like, maybe the Lilith in heaven is an empty clone body or something, and she's actually Rosie. That is a thought that occurred to me, but I don't think this characters are disguised as other characters thing is really going to play out, but I could be wrong. And it is a theory that is going around, so whatever.
At Mysterious Mouse 4973 sent a super chat. It annoys me that people focus on the ARPist helped, but not on the fact Velvet dragged him over and is arguably the main focus of their shots.
Yeah, and if everybody didn't help, they were all gonna fucking die, so they all have an investment in making this thing disappear. Are people really that fucking allergic to nuance? They think like, oh, character did one good action, that must be the show is telling us we're supposed to like them. Like, no, you're supposed to just watch these fucking characters and make up your own mind about them, okay? They're not telling you who is good and bad here, like... It's like the people that are like, oh, Charlie's fucking up this season, how could they? And it's like, could you just watch the show and pay attention to what it's actually fucking communicating to you, instead of scanning it for hot takes you can have on Twitter? Like, that is a terrible way to engage with entertainment. And that is why they annoy me so much, and why we probably will be doing some Hazbin Hate-Em streams again. Maybe in the new year. It's almost Christmas, guys. Nobody wants to do shit in the new year. The Hazbin Hate-Em is crazy. Let them die down for a little bit. They'll get distracted by getting their Nintendo Switch 2s for Christmas or whatever, and then I can make fun of them again. So we'll definitely have to be doing a few more of those, though, because Jesus fucking Christ. Especially now that I'm not on Twitter to hear their fucking complaining. I can do whatever I want.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. I at least interpreted that smile as he needed an excuse to help. Cause that's kind of Alistair's whole deal. He can't actually care about them. No, he needs his staff fixed.
I could see that too, where she's smirking at him like, oh, you do actually want to help. I don't know, I saw it a little more as she's impressed that he played her to the point where she has no choice but to fix his staff. I think she knows he does want to help them anyway, but she's also impressed that he played his cards so well. She really has no choice here but to do what he says and repair his staff, and that's all he really wants from her. He doesn't even want revenge on her, it seems. So, yeah, it's an interesting little exchange. Their dynamic is very... Yeah, it's a very the student has become the master moment as well. I think there's a lot going on in that little exchange between the two of them. But Alistair and Rosie still seem to genuinely like each other. Even if they are at odds, even if they are, as overlords, are rivals, they still seem to actually genuinely like each other. You know, in a weird way. They're like frenemies, I guess, you know?
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. Simple enough thing, Rosie is friends with Lilith.
Yeah, I think Rosie is either friends with or is working for Lilith in some way, which is, and for what... Making Alistair fuck off for 7 years was part of whatever the fuck Lilith is doing that has her imprisoned in heaven right now. Because I am still of the mindset that Lilith is imprisoned in heaven and is not allowed to contact anyone. And we're gonna talk about that fucking cliffhanger at the end, don't worry.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. I like Val, smiley face emoji, he a horrible awful person but funny.
Yeah, but that's the thing about characters like Val and Vox. We're laughing at them, not with them. What is funny about them is how awful they are. Like, you are allowed to enjoy villains. Villains are just fictional constructs. They are not real people. They are not meant to represent real people or what you're supposed to do in real situations. Not every piece of entertainment is a morality play telling you the best and absolute most perfect way to live life, and you little Puritans need to fucking get over it. And like, Jesus Christ. I'm just yelling at the hate them in case any of you are hate watching right now. I'm talking about you! Anyway. Oh, I'm from fucking Florida. No, I did find, I edited into my edit of the 5 and 6 discussion, I did find a clip where he said that was an ad-lib. And I was like, called it! I'm so good at pointing out when something's an ad-lib. I don't know what it is. I can usually just detect them. So anyway, yes, all the overlords come together to stop this thing, because they're all gonna fucking die if they don't. So it's a single moment of cooperation between people who are gonna go right back to hating each other's guts and trying to kill each other. But at this one moment, they have a common goal that they can all come together to achieve. Nobody's listening to you, Fox. Fuck off. No, it was really expensive! No! That's what I imagine he's yelling. And then even right at the end, too, I think it's ZZ says, we're never gonna talk about this again, right?
So, Tom, did you get all that gay shit?
So, we're never fucking talking about this shit ever again, right?
Yeah, no.
Like, yeah, that was really awkward. Okay, bye. Going back to hating each other. And then Pensius comes in like he's about to save the day, not knowing everything's already over.
People of hell, hear me! I am the great and redeemed Sir Pensius, and I am here to tell you, I live! And I'm a good boy now.
Hooray! But yeah, then they're like, actually, Pensius, we're fine, everything's solved, and I love his reaction, he's like, oh, jolly good! Awkward.
It's really good on you.
Charlie! Oh, splendid, Will. Okay, jolly good then. Okay, everyone. Well, keep up the good work and,
Fucking faces he makes.
Okay, hope to see you up here soon.
Oi! Dumb cunt!
Then Cherry gives them a talking to, but they're very happy to see each other. Their dynamic is also very funny, because she's like an 80s punk, and he's a man from Victorian times. They're just such an odd couple.
On me, asshole!
Well, yes.
You're a fucking dog. Never mind how I am.
And we get to hear their banter while we see everybody wrapping up. Nifty's got a smart boy for a boyfriend now. Sarah's so overwhelmingly happy to see Emily.
Quite nice, though. You'd really like it.
And we have our Husker Dust heartbreak coming up, guys. Everyone get ready to cry.
I'm so happy to have seen
A little.
And of course Fox like, okay guys, I got a little carried away. Might have tried to like kill myself and everyone here exactly like I did with my cult. But, you know, let bygones be bygones, right, Val? Val, I can still do things like this just as a head, Val.
Carried away. You guys know me. How's my approval rating?
Oh my.
I mean, that does right there imply that his power does come from his approval rating. So, it does.
God, I'm not talking to you.
I just love him. He's like, I'm not talking to you, and just tosses his head aside. Val is such a bitchy, high-maintenance boyfriend. Anyway, so now we get a sad scene where Angel Dusk is just gonna go back to his life of being sex trafficked because he doesn't know where else to go or what to do, and he's upset because now he feels like his friends can't even trust him. You know? All it takes is Val giving him a look to make him follow. And again, this is very realistic to the situation some people who are forced into sex work all over the world are experiencing right now.
Angel, where you going?
But some people, for some reason, can't find themselves able to be sympathetic to a character like Angel Dusk, who is a porn star stuck in sex trafficking and prostitution against his will. But no, we can't sympathize with him unless he's perfect, of course. According to the hate-dom, which again, very telling why they hate this show.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Okay. So he didn't use the giant TV Vox gave the hotel. But, he did use the giant TV at the party to communicate with his friends. So I was half right.
I think we're gonna have to accept that the big-ass screen was not Chekhov's big-ass screen, it was just a fucking sight gag. Oh well, I guess you can overanalyze sometimes. Victims can be assholes, victims can be imperfect, victims often go back to bad situations because it has that much of a psychological hold on them and their self-esteem is so shit. You know?
Where?
Back to my job. Back to my life. Back to Val.
You can't be serious. Angel, we saved you so you could come home.
I can't.
Angie, what the fuck are you talking about? You're free now.
I'm not.
So these two are definitely like his support system. Terry's his best friend, Husker is his... I don't think Husk can decide if he's his dad or his lover, but I'm sure Angel would call him daddy, though. Anyway. It's a raunchy show. I can make raunchy jokes, alright? Shut up. This is very sad, though. It is very sad. I need to take this seriously.
They made me do. They had me ratting on the hotel for... I don't even know how long. You're not safe around me.
Oh, that's bullshit. Come on, Angel.
It is bullshit.
No, you can't. this whole
Yeah,
time.
Angel is, his soul is still owned by Valentino. It's not just he's going back to an abusive relationship. It's not just he's stuck in sex trafficking. He literally sold his soul to the dude. It's a supernatural thing that can't be very easily reversed, and that's something a lot of people don't seem to fucking understand about his situation.
At Espionata5011 sent a super chat. Miraculous Ladybug does the perfect victim bullshit and I hate it. This is a kids show so it's really bad.
Yeah, and people are expecting kids show level shit from an adult series is also their fucking problem.
At Miss Jasmine305 sent a super chat. Since Fox is still alive, does that mean Angel is still hypnotized?
I mean, I think he's still brainwashed and conditioned. I mean, they only hypnotize him at times they need him to succumb to the brainwashing. But it seems like they use a combination of Valentino's, druggy spit and Vox's hypno powers in order to make it happen. So the programming is probably still there. It's very hard to deprogram people when shit like that happens in real life. So I guess we'll see, but they don't really need him for that purpose anymore. And Vox is kind of depowered, so I don't think the hypnosis thing is gonna come up again, but I could be wrong. But I don't see a utility for it in the plot going forward, so personally I don't think it's gonna be a thing again.
I thought I had a choice. What a fucking joke.
You do have a choice.
I didn't when I had my hands around your neck, and I don't now. The last choice I ever got to make was when I signed my soul away.
Angel.
God, he's so good doing Angel dramatic. Like, just doing the over-the-top New York accent still in a very dramatic scene and delivering it so well. He's so fucking good, man.
Please, don't.
I'm sorry. Just do me a favor
Angel.
and forget you ever knew me.
Angie, no.
Please,
Oh.
come back.
It's okay.
No, you're gonna make me cry. You make Keith David so sad. No! I'm getting flashbacks to the ending of Mass Effect 3, no! Mass Effect 3 might have sucked, but I ugly cried when Anderson was dying and said I did good, child.
At Direwolf181 sent a super chat. Honest, I believe Angel would do a sex work on his own, but he hates it here because Val treats him horribly and hurt him. He might have done it before Val.
Yeah, maybe. We don't really know what he was doing. If he came to hell and Valentino immediately snatched up his soul, or what was going on there. So, yeah, don't make Keith David cry, because then I'm gonna cry. The funny thing about Keith David and Blake Roman is they're often not even recording in the same room. Like, they actually recorded Loser Baby separately, but they are both so talented, you can't tell. You know? They're so good at, like, matching each other, even when it's, like, separate recordings. So anyway, we get to the very, very end, where Charlie is calling Lilith, and it's a much more positive call this time. She's much more excited, and telling her everything that's been going on.
Well, you can delete all 47 voicemails I left you because guess what happened? Things are finally looking...
Just ignore the last 47 messages I sent you, okay? Okay, bye. And this scene I wanted to talk about because I felt like it was a little meta. So, let's just listen to the dialogue.
Are you sure about this? This place only works because of you.
And it only survived because of you. This place is my dream, Baggy, but it'll only work if the right people are in the right place. Here, are you sure about the name this time?
Positive.
Alice.
So the line, "This is my dream, but it'll only work if the right people are in the right place." That sounds a bit like Vivzy Pop speaking through the writing. Because, like, yeah, making this show was her dream, but now there's so many other writers and singers and actors and designers and all of these people contributing to it and making it what it is. It has become an auteur thing to a collaborative thing, you know? I feel like that is a little bit of a nod to that, you know? That's just... Yeah, Vaggie the E is silent now! She went through all that just to knock the E off the end, yeah. That's okay. It's cute.
Start came back safe and sound, and he's in a much better mood. It seems
Yeah, he's in a much better mood. His staff is fixed and he's gunning for Lucifer now. And Lucifer, who probably doesn't even fucking remember who he is.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. I like this partial name change. She's making the name that was given to her her own.
Yeah, it's cute. I mean, it's not a storyline that does a whole lot for me, but yeah, it's a nice little through line for Vaggie. She at least got fucking something this season. She felt very underdeveloped in the first season. I'm glad they gave her a lot more to do and a few more like actual conflicts.
At Scooney the 2ND sent a super chat. Baji choosing a new name was stupid, but Ali Care being the GM of the hotel gives her something to do other than Charlie's confidant.
Yeah, and she's kind of like, she would be better at it since she kind of has like a military upbringing, basically, yeah.
Adrian Pachman sent a super chat. You know Angel had been hypnotized after the Radio K1 of the video star since Sir Pinchas failed.
True.
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. The deer's gonna go duck hunting. Duck emoji.
Deer season, duck season, deer season, duck season.
Owen sent a super chat. There's a recent Collider interview where Viv said that Angel Dust will have a larger role in Season 3.
They have said Season 3 is going to be about families. I can see it be like Angel and his family, because we've seen a few shots of Molly. I know who she is, even if she hasn't been formally introduced on the show. Lilith might be coming back. We'll talk about that in a second. Uh-oh, I might have gotten a warning. I might have gotten a warning for copyright. Are we still good? We haven't F'd yet. Okay, I'm just gonna have to be a lot more careful. Okay, oh, it passed. Okay, shh. We had to hide for a minute, guys. The YouTube copyright bots just passed by. Okay, we haven't F'd. Good. We're almost at the end, guys. We're almost at the end. I just saw it in my little YouTube studio doc. It was like, heads up, and I was like, oh shit! Cheese it! It's the feds! So yeah, I like her becoming the hotel manager too, and then of course we see how the V's just spin everything to it not being their fault, and Valentino is the new face of the company, which I'm sure is gonna go real well.
Yet again.
I love Tom getting knocked out of the way. It's my favorite fucking running gag.
One's favorite filmmaker, Valentino, stepped up during the recent crisis and protected.
So I like, there was one really funny photo they have of him apparently saving the day, and it's just him, like, looking lost in front of the camera, and you just see Abel and, Loot in the background, and of course they're saying, oh, we didn't have anything to do with that fucking death laser, what are you talking about?
Minorly malfunctioning box tech product that we are not legally liable for, so fuck you and stop asking.
Yeah, I guess I, like, saved everyone. Do I know Vox? No, I've never heard of him.
No, I never heard of him. His voice acting is so fucking funny. Oh, Valentino is such a whiny little fucking bitch. Just a whiny, needy, annoying bitch. Anyway, I'm trying to land on the one photo. I'll put it in the cut. There's just one really funny photo where he's just like in the foreground, looking like half awake and squinting, and you just see Abel and Loot in the background, and they're calling that him like fighting them off. That guy was fucking. I don't even know him. Oh my god. I know, Joel is so fucking funny. Very, very thankless role with the number of people out there saying, you can't find the pimp rapist character funny, even though Family Guy has literal jokes about Quagmire, like, trying to rape Marge Simpson on fucking national television. That's cool. Anyway. People are such hypocrites. So... Cherry's passing notes with Snake Boy. Abel's considering his future in this place and what he might have to do and maybe step up, I think. So obviously Loot is gonna be a fucking problem.
At Dana_Brain sent a super chat. I like to think some winners will ask about their families in hell now.
I wonder. I do wonder what the winners think about family members who they haven't found in heaven. I wonder like, obviously they don't forget about them, because everyone thought maybe Pentius's mind was going to get wiped when he went to heaven, but that didn't happen, so it is curious. It is a curious question.
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. Valtech. Trust us, to B&D you over. Chica.
No, por favor, Dios mío. Anyway. Yeah, what if this is gonna change to, like, VTech or something, you know? Obviously, Vox is still gonna be around, but he's obviously depowered, so... Be interesting to see what the other Vs do. I mean, they might just keep their heads down and go about their business. They still make shit tons of money. So... And then she's leaving a message for Lilith still.
I think you'd be really proud. Dad's proud? Anyway, I love you, Mom. Give me a call.
So she says, give me a call.
When you can. Bye.
Hangs up, and then immediately the phone starts ringing.
Mom?
She checked the screen long enough this time. I assume it has to actually be her. Because before, when she was trying to call Lilith, she picked up the phone, rang, and she goes, Mom! And it was Vox calling, of course. But this time, she really stared at the screen for a long time. So it seems like it might actually be Lilith. Now, is something about, what just happened? Like, free Lilith? Can she call her now? Does she have some greater plan? Is she a prisoner? We don't know. We don't know. So many questions. Muchas preguntas. You got me talking Spanish now, which I'm not very good at. Preguntas muchas.
Charles3240 sent a super chat. I swear Lucy and Alastair are going to annoy each other even more in Season 3. And yes, I do like Radio Apple. Find me.
Oh, no, I would love to see those two continuing to have, like, a dick measuring contest, because it's very funny.
And Marina Quinn Official sent a super chat. Anyone else think that angel dust, a spider, having a pig was a reference to Charlotte's Web?
Oh my fucking god, it is, isn't it? Like, what else could it possibly be? God damn it, why is this show so actually secretly clever?
At Miss Jasmine 305 sent a super chat. Not everything happened the way I thought it would, and that's okay. This whole season's been amazing and I had a lot of fun watching and discussing it, and that's what matters most.
Yeah, the ending was a lot more light than I expected it to be, because I was expecting Lucifer to get really fucked up or even die, and I was expecting Vox to die, but then it's like, maybe I should remember what show this is. The show is not as edgy as people try to make it out to be. Like, what do they always say? Oh my god, there's too much swearing. Like, that's literally it. Like, I'm pretty sure they can even say shit on, like, Fox now, so, like, why are you even complaining?
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat, and unlike the iCarly revival, this mom reveal will pay off.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
At Spill Your Guts 317 sent a super chat. If it does turn into VTech, it'll be hilarious cause that's a kid's toy brand, Earl.
Oh, well, maybe they couldn't. Maybe they can't do that. They should make it X-Tech. And that's just making fun of Ela.
Adrian Parchman sent a super chat. Did Vaji regrow her angel wing after her falling and that is why her hair is down and long because she wasn't surprised when fighting Camille?
I don't know. I don't know. She got her wings back last season. And obviously they can just appear and reappear as needed because it's just easier to draw that way, you know? But I do like her with her hair up. It's a good look on her. It's a good look on her. Alan Nordstrom in the chat just said, I like to think that Lilith's necklace is something like that Little Mermaid deal with Ursula. Maybe. I do think that necklace is doing something to her voice, which is probably why she hasn't been answering the phone. Obviously, she could text them back, but again, we were saying last time that the place Lilith is in does seem to be like kind of a prison. And it would be a similar punishment to Lucifer's if she's like in a sort of paradise. A very cold, you know, artificial-looking paradise. She's in a sort of paradise, and she can see everything her family's going through, but she can't respond. That would be something to punish her, because, I mean, she likes it in hell. You're not going to punish her, send her to hell, are you? So you punish her by putting her in a heavenly environment. So it does seem like she is imprisoned in that realm, and she is being punished, I think. But this might be some kind of deal she made to spare Charlie and the others, because she was starting an uprising against heaven, and according to Charlie, it was going to be peaceful. According to Vox, she was going to lead a war like a fucking Valkyrie. The truth might be somewhere in between. Who knows? But, it seems whatever happened with that led to this deal where she has to be prisoner in heaven. That's my theory right now, and nothing is going to sway me from that until we see more of the show, I think.
At Dino Nuggy 22 sent a super chat. This is a great season, I loved it. However, I am a bit upset that Loot didn't do much despite having a banger song.
That's true. They kind of accidentally hyped Loot up a lot by having Gravity be like the first song release we got before the season came out. So it did kind of hype us up for her having a more active role, I think. But I can see why they led with that song. It's very catchy, and it is a song that does work outside of the musical itself. So I can see why they led with that one. And it was the first time I got to hear Loot really sing solo too, so it was also great. But I mean, they're still keeping up with Loot. They're still reminding us the threat she poses, what position she has, what she's willing to do. So they're setting her up for future storylines, it seems. So that's just something we kind of have to tolerate with the show, where they are thinking ahead to future seasons, because it turns out, I think they did have a guaranteed 4 seasons. Or maybe a guaranteed 2 at first, and then it went to 4. So they have written this cohesively to follow up in future seasons, which again, not always the best way to write, but that's how this series works. So we're just gonna have to put up with it.
Bylonic sent a super chat. Did you see that gif of Verbalaze over Vaji from the Easy song?
I did. Actually, I'll let the super chats go through while I try to find that.
At Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. It stands to reason whatever the deal that was struck regarding the exterminations is now null and void.
Yeah, maybe. I think I found it, yeah. Or at least a still of it. I found a still of it, guys, so... Bro, we're never letting you forget it. He seems to be in on the joke now, though, so good for him, you know? I don't feel as bad.
At Asia246222 sent a super chat. Gravity is in the 2nd episode, just like State Gone was in S1. She's gonna be big in S3.
Oh, you think that's the pattern? Like the second song sets up who's gonna be the antagonist next time? That's a pretty good theory. But again, this has all been written cohesively as like a 4-season thing. And this season especially, they seem to have deliberately written the episodes in pairs of 2. Like, it seems like they fully planned to release it that way, and they were written with that plan in mind. I'm not entirely sure why. Maybe because they kind of wanted hour-long episodes, but couldn't quite do that? Because making animation, each episode of an animation an hour long would be a lot. It would be a lot. So I could see how they kind of did it like 2 episodes each to be a pseudo hour-long story arc, but they're still broken up episode-wise, so I can kind of see why they did it that way, just because it is animation. So, let's look a little more at the live show before we wrap up, because that was fun. I'll just let the supers come through free while we scrub through more of this.
Sent a super chat. Yeah, I figured Loot was being set up like Vox.
Yeah, the writing is very clever, and this season definitely won me over a lot. Like, I liked the first season. I liked it fine, but this season really won me over, and, like, the writing just keeps getting better and better. You know, they sing. I think they were just pretending to make out.
It's very exciting. We have another sneak
Look at her outfit! It's literally Charlie's outfit.
So please give it.
This is Jeremy. Let's just watch more Jeremy Jordan. I like him. He's so fucking good, man. I'm sure this will get me copyright ding too, because this is on Amazon though.
At ActionFan19 sent a super chat. Plus, as Charlie and Blitz said back in April, animation takes a long time.
Animation takes a long time. It does. That's why I'm not an animator. So God, remember, he's doing this fucking live. Stage singers are another breed, man. Let's get back to Christian Borle, because he was definitely the star of this season. He fucking killed it every single time.
We got the guts, we got the chutzpah, we got the means to seize the crown. If you're not fucking stupid, then you've only got one choice. Be Vox Populi, the people's voice. Try to picture it.
He's singing while doing crowd work, man. These guys are so fucking talented. Such a thing. I think a lot of these people who bitch about the show have no idea what goes into performance art. Or art of any kind. They have no fucking idea. Oh, look at the fans all like, oh my god! Oh, it's so good. We're cringing, we're free, everyone! Ah! Yeah, like, dude, and doing crowd work, that's such a Vox thing, too. That's such a fucking Vox thing. Now, I wanna... Does he do the big song? Does he do the big song? I think he'd do. Yeah, he'd do. Oh my god, I gotta hear this live. No, it's not the part. No, I wanna do you do the part where you threaten the angels? Oh, probably not. Damn it. She is just Charlie in real life. Look at her. I love his suit
At
so much.
Schooner the 2 ND sent a super chat. Jeremy Jordan didn't have a giant top hat 010.
Guys, stage lights are very hot. They're very hot. He probably didn't want to wear a hat. I don't blame him. What we got here? We got the Cherry. Oh, we got Cherry's song. Nice, nice. And her outfit matches. She's got the vinyl red jacket. Love how everybody has custom outfits. It's good shit. He's only singing her half, though, I think, probably. Yeah. There's Vivsy Pop. Aww. Oh, looks like she's really trying not to cry. Oh, that's sweet. You know, good for her. Like, girl, you made all this happen. You know, you don't get enough credit. We got any other, like, singing acts? Oh, they all sing together. Oh, she's singing. Okay, let's see what this is. Oh, they're singing the... Oh, is that Richard Horvitz there, too?
Take my hand, never let go. Even one soft sound can shake the hardest ground. Hear my hope.
Oh, Christian Borle's also in Legally Blonde the musical? Now you fucking gotta see a recording of that. I mean, I've seen like of course, Is He Gay or European song, which is the funniest goddamn thing ever. But I haven't seen the whole musical. But now I want to if Christian Borle's in it. He's like one of my new favorite singers.
Master Clockwork 4436 sent a super chat. All right, tonight, season 3 in 22 months.
Yep. Like I said, we will be doing other shows and things in the meanwhile. I will be doing Nights of Guinevere when that starts again. Next Digital Circus episode, I'll do one. I'll probably keep doing them the day after. The reason I've been doing these the day after it premieres is because my normal stream is on Wednesday. But it seems like that's a good way to go about it, doing it the day after, because it gives people time to watch the shit and catch up. Because, I mean, some people, God, they will do their episode discussion or upload a video, like, 2 hours after an episode, like, airs. And it's like, well, fuck, I haven't even seen it yet! Richard Horvitz is doing Mimsy's part! Wait a minute. Did they do Hell's Greatest Dad? Because I would like to know that. What other songs did they do? Oh my god, okay, we have to see this man.
Please welcome to the stage, singing Stayed Gone, Christian Borle.
Oh,
they did do Stayed Gone. Oh my god, they did Stayed Gone live. I have to...
Atasia 246222 sent a super chat. Legit so happy for Vivsy here. She looks so happy.
She looked like she was just trying not to break down bawling. And you know what? She got here through incredibly hard work. All these people bitching about her online. I hate to say people are just jealous, but they are. All these people think they are just one day away from some hotshot producer walking up to them and saying, wow, your OCs are brilliant. Here, let me just give you a show completely in your creative control that you can make, and no one will interfere with it at all. Like, that's what they all think, and they think that's what happened to her. They don't understand how much she had to work for this. Like, yeah, going from a cringe internet artist to somebody who fundraises to start your own animation studio, successfully doing that, and then brokering a deal with A24, who then brokers a deal with fucking Amazon. Like, that's insane. And then she brokered a deal for Hell of a Boss, where she gets to retain creative control with her independent studio. That's insane. That's an insane precedent that's going to be good for other upcoming indie people. And these people are all over the internet just shitting all over her for it because, I don't know, she's a woman making a show with gay themes. We sure do seem to hate that, people who claim to be progressive leftists. Not to get political, because I try really hard not to. Sometimes you can't help it. I'm joking on it. Anyway, I might have been smoking a little bit tonight, mind me. I might be having a little bit of a catharsis here. But yes. Yeah, Digital Circus also now on Netflix, but we don't bitch about that, do we? You know, just when it's her. Anyway, I have to see Christian Brawl being, like, the best ever. Look at him!
Welcome home. I'm gonna make you wish that you'd stayed gone. Say hello to a new status quo.
I can't help but sing along.
Everyone knows that there's a brand new dawn. Turn the TV on!
I don't seem to be getting copyright bothered for this, so, but yeah. Him doing the, oh yeah, we did kind of see this earlier. I forgot about it already, but him doing like that patter live. Jesus fucking Christ, bro.
New dawn, turn the TV. Discussing a certain has-been who has been spotted cavorting around town after a 7-year absence. Did anybody miss him? Did anybody notice? More on tonight's program. So the radio demon is back in town. Why is he hanging around? What does that mean for your family? Well, Hanley, I've got good news. He's a loser, a fossil, and I don't mean to sound hostile, but the demon is a coward. You can take that as gospel.
But you can tell he's not doing it the same way, because that takes so much breath to do that part. It's crazy. You don't understand. Again, a lot of the people bitching about this show, there's too much singing. I didn't like this part, blah, blah, blah. They don't understand performance art or what it takes to fucking do it. They just don't. You know, and I'm not even like a high-level person, but I've been on stage, I've sang, I've done a little bit of acting, you know, even streaming is acting in a little bit of a way. We kind of, I mean, I'm being me, but I'm putting on a bit of an exaggerated character.
Days sent a super chat. Christian B's character in Pound the Musical is so good. There's an MTV recording for free on.
Ooh, thank you everybody for telling me where I can find more of Christian Brawl being like the fucking greatest of all time. So here he is doing crowd work again. Look at this man. He's so good.
Don't listen to a word he say. I hope he had a nice vacation, because
he should have stayed away.
While he did radio, we pivoted to video. Now his medium is getting bloody rare.
I'm telling you, man, stage people are just a different beast. You have to be so talented to do this shit. You know, like, people just really don't get it. They don't get what goes into it. And we gotta see Amir coming in. The goat, the other goat. You can tell he loves playing Alistair. Like, he's even doing his mannerisms.
Instead of a cloud-chasing mediocre video podcast, insecure pursuing a lure, putting between this fad and that is nothing working.
Ignore his chirping.
He says slay.
Is Fox as strong as he purports, or is it based on
Alani sent a super chat. So-called leftists. I love gay stuff. Actual gay stuff happens. So-called leftists. No, not like that.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we want to see gay things, but only if it's sexless and the gay people are good one-dimensional model minorities that can make us feel good for supporting them. Otherwise, they're icky, and we don't want to have to talk about them, and we'll just insult them and beat them down and say, well, you're probably not even really gay, though, because you don't fit what I think you should be. So, yeah, am I a little bitter tonight? Am I a little bitter? I don't know. Maybe it's just Amir being fabulous at his bringing out the gay rage in me right now.
I said no, and now he's pissy. That's the tea.
I have to record footage of this too for my cut, aren't I?
Oh, the TV.
I'll destroy you, you little.
I'm afraid you've lost
Oh, the way he's doing the glitching.
your signal.
I mean, it's just his voice with a filter on it. He really can sing like that in that sort of transatlantic nasally way.
Let's begin. I'm gonna make you wish that I'd stayed gone. Tune on in when I'm done. Your status quo will know its race is run. Oh, this will.
At Die of Wolfwing81 sent a super chat. Beware that the trans woman gets less shite than the cis woman, especially in today's climate, though goosework is an entity of chaos, so.
I think we went over this last time I talked about this. I got sniped psychically by Gooseworks, just like Phil Collins, guys, so I have to be really careful. But yeah, I was pointing this out before. Like, I think Gooseworks does get a lot of shit, but she also just is so aggressively incomprehensible at all times that you can't even like say anything to her. You know? So, I think that's her strategy for dealing with trolls and haters. Just be a troll back, just be a bigger troll. Like, it works for her, though. So... yeah. But anyway... Oh yeah, and Madam saying, well, you see, it has women making part of it, so she's slopping her fujoshiness on actual Gay Men's writing. Yeah, exactly. Where it's like, Brandon Rogers is the one who advocated for Blitzo and Stolas' relationship becoming a more serious one. You know, just the gay man who voices Blitzo and co-writes the show. But no, they're gonna say, no, it doesn't count because it's just Vivzy Pop fetishizing gay men because we don't like her and we want to say that. You know, it's so fucking frustrating. Just hearing it from the lips of so-called allies who insist how allegiance they are and how much we should pat them on the back for it and appreciate them and be grateful. Anyway, oh, is Blake Roman sing Poison in this? Holy shit, I didn't even know. Oh my god, look at he's got a studded jacket on. He looks like a greaser. And him too, his voice just sounds like that. He's got a smooth ass voice, man. And he's a lot like Jeremy Jordan, where it comes out so, like, just casual sounding, even though he's using a lot of breath work. If anyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. It's so hard to describe singing stuff. He's singing it a little more rock here, though, which I like. He's doing a little different live. Because you also don't have the, like, you know, production of, you know, recorded music, so it's a little different live. I like the way he's doing it a little more rock and roll. I'm just gonna skip a little ahead in case copyright. Yeah, everyone having, like, thematic outfits. I love it. It's so good. Yes, it's all camp and cheesy and gay. More. As if theater hasn't always been the realm of us homos. I'm choking from the taste and I can't help but swallow poison. I'm sick of the poison. Wish I had something to live for tomorrow.
At Action Family sent a super chat. Fun fact, YouTuber twins 2R are in the front row dressed as Alastair and his shadow.
That's so cool. I love when people do that. Oh my god. When they just have, like, matching costumes like that. Who is the green haired guy? Is that Sam Haft? Maybe?
Like, and that weird fucking voice he does for Angel Dust.
Hey, I'm Angel Dust. Kiss me, baby.
Very good,
It's a testament to his charm that there's a room full of people that are very sexually attracted to a guy that kind of sounds like this.
Sounds like a fucking Looney Tunes character. What's going on here? And then, do they do Hell's Greatest Dad? Oh no, they do the Charlie and Lucifer song.
Worth fighting for more than anything.
They do that probably while they're setting the stage for something else.
I need to save my people more than anything.
Uh-oh, I'm getting the, I think the copyright drones found me again, guys. Uh-oh. Probably about time to wrap up anyway. No, wait, they did do Hell's Greatest Dad. Do I risk it for the biscuit, guys?
Bylonic sent a super chat. Musical notes emoji. Make it gay. Make it gay. Make it gay.
Keep it gay. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit, guys. We're about to end stream anyway. Did they do Hell's Greatest Dad? Oh my god.
I trip a pentagram, a whack back home, I like Kazam. Usually I trap sacrificial lamb. But you got the family right! Who's that? Who needs a passport?
And again, they're actually singing these live. They are not lip syncing. They are doing this live while doing crowd work, while moving around. Stage singers are a different beast, man. Let's just get to the part where Richard Horvitz is Mimsy, because I really want to see that.
Our times a birth parent is a dud. They say the family you choose is better.
What a bunch of losers!
Will you butt out of my song?
Your song, I started this!
I'm singing it, I'll finish it!
I'm here! What a gas! Took a while, but I'm present at last! It's me, Foxy!
Ah, that was great. That was great. I mean, he has had a lot to do with the Helliverse, besides just voicing Moxie. He is their voice director for Hell of a Boss. I think he's done voice direction on Hazbin as well. So Richard Horvitz has been very supportive of Madrado and her project this whole time. And I mean, she's very Jonan Vasquez inspired, and guess who he's good friends with? Jonan fucking Vasquez, because they worked on Invader Zim together, you know? So it's like full circle. Oh my god, can you imagine if they get Jonan Vasquez to actually do some work for Hazbin Hotel? I think my brain would melt. That would cause like a black hole that would consume the universe, you know? I kind of want to make like that one chart though. It's like, you have Jonan Vasquez. It's like, hi, I make spindly goth characters. It's like, oh, aren't you sweet? And then there's Vivzy Pop going, hi, I'm inspired by the guy who makes spindly goth characters. It's like, hello, human resources? So, but yeah, oh my god, if they bring Jonan Vasquez and Roman Dirge onto this show, I don't know what I'd do. I might die.
At 19 sent a super chat. Moxie in place of Mimsy is an alternate canon.
I know, it's so great. And that was just a cute way to involve Richard, you know? Aw, that's so good. I'm so happy for everyone here. Oh my god. Anyway, so I think that's about, god, this one definitely went on longer than the other ones. We had a lot to fucking talk about. I am still getting a warning from the YouTube copyright drone, so I'm gonna get the fuck out of here and skedeet before they strike me down. I might have to fight a copyright strike immediately when this VOD goes up and processes, but that's okay, because I got your super chats, and I thank you very much for your support, because I cannot with the YouTube copyright bullshit sometimes, but hopefully for future editions, like for Digital Circus and Knights of Guinevere, I won't have to do this Scramble Vision bullshit. If I do Severance, I probably will. So yeah, we're gonna make like a tree and get the leaf out of here, or whatever the fuck how that saying goes. But yes, this was very fun. I have been recording this whole time, so it's gonna be easier for me to cut this down. It'll probably be higher visual quality too. So I am gonna cut this down like I did the last one, but it's probably not gonna be as fast to turn around. I worked all day on that fucking video one day just to get it out for Monday. I don't know how some of these people who do like weekly videos or do videos to chase like certain show releases or the algo do it, but that just ain't me. But I thank you for your support anyway. You guys enjoy me. You're scuffed queen. Anyway. So, I am gonna go make dinner. I am fucking hungry. I think I had a tuna sandwich before stream and eggs this morning, and that was about it. So, I'm gonna go now. Thank you all for your super chats. Look forward to seeing this cut down, and I will see you on... I'm probably gonna do Alan Wake again, either tomorrow or Saturday. It's not gonna be a spooky season stream anymore. I think I have to give up the ghost at this point. But anyway, see you later, guys.